Hello and welcome to a spooky-ish, a late spooky start. It turns out my light bulb doesn't work. I've only just found out. I like being in the dark most of the time, so when I went to turn the light on, it didn't. So I've got a lamp which is down there, which is giving me this ominous, there we go, ominous glow. So the light bulb. Hopefully it is just a light bulb. This is a weird start. Weird times. Hi. Welcome to a Nomad game stream. Sorry that I'm late. We'll get a game up running shortly. Hi Decimus, hi Fanzu, hi Story End. Hey, Story Ends. I got really good at starting on time. Hi Chesh, hi Frichi. We're all late, don't worry about it. So what we're going to play today? Woodlands? Woodlands, so does that sound good with everyone? Didn't drop it. This is where the whole screen goes white. It's not Vermintide on Tuesday. It's going to be Blood Bowl 2. I knew it'd go white. There's the dead light bulb. We'll get started in a minute. Oh, by the way, Magic Cat's back open. I found it. It's plugged in. It's running. So anyone that leaves a comment in the Twitch chat is in with a chance of winning free stuff. Don't need to type anything special this week or this day, Tuesday, Thursday, on Thursday. I'm all over the place today. It's a strange one. Right, let's try and adjust this background a little bit so it's a little less white. That's the wrong thing. How am I for sound, by the way? Am I good with the game sound? Can you hear me? A lot of people complained that I was quiet last week. Ooh, there's my shirt. My shirt's going. Now my shirt's going. There's a bit of fuzz here, but the background's improved. No, that's too far. Is that the right balance? I do need to stop spinning like that and changing the shadow. Behind us. Not on the wire. Not on the light bulb. Let's go. I think we're good. We'll go. There we are. Seeker. Hi Seeker. Game's a bit too loud. Let's get that turned down. Is that enough? Cheshire Cat, you don't get an input because I know that you don't want the game sound on at all. What I need to do to play with you, of course, it's possible. For this week, we are on a beta stream of the Woodland, so you need to be part of the Talisman beta. Hi, Elfior. If Danny comes in, Danny gets the good chair. That's the way it works. I have an open game on the beta channel for anyone that would like to join. Should have a bit of everything on. So everything will be on in this stream. It'll be a full, no holds barred. Everything's gonna go off. All the features, all the mechanics. But I'll probably do a Woodlands run. Judged by fate. When revealed, all characters in the inner region are teleported to the portal of power and your turn immediately ends. Characters cannot enter the inner region for the rest of the game. At the start of each character's turn,
They must roll 1 die to see what happens to them. They add 1 to their die roll for each fate they has. That's good English. I'm pretty sure we didn't write that as well. I'm sure that is from the kind of the text files that was used in the physical print. They add 1 to their die roll for each fate they has. 1, 2, they killed. 3, 4, they lose a life. 5, 6, they lose a fate. All of their fate. And then 7, they only lose 1 fate. Sound. Let's go for that. We want random ending. Sure, I've only got 1 ending act. Bloodbath on. Character selection. Let's give the old hidden characters. Oh wait. Each player's right, character selection, hidden characters. So there's a new mechanic or a new game setup option that is in the beta and may get rolled out in the next Harbinger patch. We're on Harbinger. I think that was the last thing to come out. And basically it means each player gets offered 3 characters as random character select goes, except you don't see what your opponent has picked until all 6 players have picked. So if someone picks the sprite first, that means that everyone else is going to think, well, someone's gone a spellcaster, we need to be able to counter that. If someone picks the alchemist first or the troll first, that can inform player 6's decision. So player 6 is in the strongest seat, player 1's in the weakest. With hidden character selection, it levels it because no one knows what anyone's picked until everyone's picked. We don't want standing characters only. No more lives is on. Replacing quests is on. We'll have a 60-second timeout just in case anyone's knocking about. All goes missing. No Grim Reaper, no Werewolf, just to speed up the game. We'll take a random Inner Region. We'll take a random Omen. We'll have Treasure Wards that are random. Standard Dark Fate, Binding, Fate Bound. Default. Based on your current light dark values, yep. Choose Destiny. Nope. And timing windows. We'll just go with whatever the standard is. Hi, Geeky Chappy. Shame that your connection's not been very good. How are we for a lobby? We've got Phantasmal and we've got Decimus. Welcome, guys. Hey, Steve. Hey, Antagram. And Fantasia, you're over on YouTube as well. Everyone's internet's been awful. That's not very good. Hey, Talisman Island. It actually says, at the start of each character's turn, he must roll 1 die to see what happens to him. He adds 1 die to his die roll for each fate he has. Is it meant to say that? At the start, they... Oh, right, he adds 1 die to their his die roll. Is that what you... Yes. So that should be entirely... Not first person. He... pronoun, singular pronoun. He adds 1 to his. He adds 1 to his die roll for each fate he has. I think it'd be a bit quicker to change has to have, and then that solves that. Hey, Atog, thanks for joining us. We've got 1 more seat if anyone would like to take it. Right, so where we're at with streaming from my new house is the Magic Hat's back open, so you get entry into the giveaways just by leaving a chat. You don't have to put any special command. I've got all the commands back up and running, pretty much. All the bosses have been established, and I've thrown a few more bosses into the mix there. All of the mini games are back up. The only thing we're lacking is the gold that everyone earned whilst I was streaming from my previous PC. I've not transferred that yet. That will get done. So for anyone that feels like they were just about to get a free key and I've reset everyone's values, I will get the gold from the old PC and move it to the new one. I joined, but I'm not in the beta. Right, if you play on Steam, my name is on the screen. It's up there. in the top, Fomelhut, send me an ad on Steam. When I accept, then send me a message saying, hey, I'd like to join the beta. Loads of people send me ads and then don't do a follow-up message. When I load up Steam first thing in the morning, I just go accept, 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 accept. I go through a massive list and then I've got 150 people, all these names, and I'm like, oh, I didn't pay attention to anyone's names. I just clicked accept on everything because that gets rid of the badge up in the top right. There you are, Seeker. Right, I will send you the information on how to join. And someone else is trying to join as well, so I'll add you both at the same time. Seeker, you get to be the exception. I'll send you a message first. If I can find you. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I didn't accept first. That'd be why I couldn't find you. That's silly. Now where are you? Oh, you sent me a message anyway. I'll let you off. That made everything quicker. That's why people should send me messages. Where is my Steam? And I go to my groups. I go to my beta testing group, and then I send invites. Because when you launch the beta version of Talisman, it checks to see if you're in the group. If you're not in the group, it fails the launch. There we go. Invite sent. Right. Seeker, you've got, we'll say 60 seconds because that's how long it should take you to download the Woodland build. Once you follow my instructions, in that betas tab there'll be a drop down menu that you can then select the beta version from. If you select that, then load the game up. If someone's not taken that 6th seat by the time that you're ready to join, that seat's yours. But it is a first come first served basis. Right. I'd play, but I have to take my lad to bed imminently. Where were you Tuesday? Or was it because of Vermintide? What? Oh, different computer. There you go. You did not. Danny, one day you will win a key. And I will rejoice. Oh, there you are, Seeker. Let's get game started. Hopefully everyone's on the beta build. Well, you should be, otherwise you shouldn't be able to see my game. Rise of the Dead. And I will take the Laywalker. I have no idea what it does. Let's have a quick read. It's one of the new Woodland characters. You begin the game with 3 portal tokens on your character card. What are they? When a character not in the inner region casts a spell, you may place a portal token from your character card onto their space. Instead of your normal move, you may teleport to any space with one of your portal tokens. After moving, return that portal token to your character card. Oh, this is secret, by the way. You all don't know what this is yet, so just skip this bit. Whenever you land on the runes and or on a space with one of your portal tokens, you may gain 1 spell if your craft allows. When you are about to engage in battle, you may discard a spell to use your craft instead of your strength during battle. That sounds quite a cool character, actually. And this is the new hidden character selection in play. So in theory, no one knows that I'm the Laywalker yet. Yep, I intended for all expansions to be enabled. Everyone go wild, have fun. I'm going to do my thing and I'm going to stick around the Woodlands to showcase it and also to learn it, because I've only played 1 game so far with the Woodlands, and that was the stream that we did the Woodlands in. And the only thing I remember about that is Erda. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. I played a QA game. So we had a new beta build go out today for those that are in the beta group. There should be an update. And Jethro has asked me to look at the patch notes in the group and let you all know what has been fixed. I will get that done as we're moving along. I'm married. I'm already winning. Did anyone win? Not yet. What are you on about? Also, hi Saracen. Did I just say that? I'm not sure. He has many antlers. Still time to join the game. There is not. Welcome to the stream though. We have all 6 players. Everyone's just taking a look at what characters are available to them. As it stands, we don't know. It's so exciting. Again, this thing that's happening above me, hidden character selection, is not in the live version of the game. We're currently, it's part of the beta because it's a new mechanic. We're making sure it doesn't break everything. I don't think there's been any bugs with it so far, which is suspicious. It's a rarity, things work first time. But if it is all good and working, then it should be in the next Harbinger patch. See you shortly, John. Danny, I say there's a spare seat for you there. That's my seat. This is your throne. You're welcome to come and take it. Oh, Fate. Let's take 2 light and 2 light and 1 dark. So we have a Ley Walker, a Sprite, an Ogre Chieftain. Interesting. You must have had some awful alternatives. We have a Totem Warrior, the Alchemist. That means ATOG's winning today. And we have a Dragon Priestess. I know a lot of people are big fans of the Dragon Priestess. Remember, this came up in the last Talisman stream. Is the Alchemist overpowered? Are you going to do anything to stop that? As players, it's a player's choice to stop the Alchemist being overpowered. By the rules of the game, he's overpowered. By the nature of a role-playing board game, go and attack him if he tries to abuse the rules. He casts a spell, I put a portal token there, I go and land on his space, I attack him. Although I do only have 1 strength. I can spend a spell. I think it was a spell. Was it a spell or a fate to use craft? Either way, ATOG, play nice. Hello, Texas. I hope Texas is treating you well. What am I doing? Right, let's get a... I'll take my first go, and then we'll get some betting set up. Ooh. I'm off to the Woodlands to learn. Oh, that's a cracking start. Oh wait, never mind. So how do I use my abilities? I should be able to put a portal. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'll keep my portals for the moment. Hey, Spiral Mind. Hey, Gregor. The fate is in the cards. It's what I always say about things like poker. When people say poker's all chance or people say poker's all skill. It's not, it's 50-50. You get luck of the draw and you make the most of your opportunities. You can play a bad hand in poker extremely well. You can force people to fold on a 2 and 7. And on the other end of the scale, you can end up folding aces because you just don't have the confidence behind them. Right, let's get this betting going. Who do we think is going to win? Hello, Mr. Chatbot. Betting. Who will win? Option 1, me. Option 2, Phantasmal. Option 3, Fruit Punch, which is Decimus. Option 4 is Elf. Option 5 is Atog. Option 6 is Seeker. Oh, by the way, this is like coda order because it programs from 0. And then we'll throw the wild card in of the AI at the end. Minimum bet is 1. You can have multi-betting. I've never used multi-betting before. And everyone's got 10 minutes to place a bet. So you can bet minimum of 1, maximum 100, and you can bet on multiple people. Right, so do I think I'm going to bet on Phantasmal because he's got the sprite, and I think the sprite's more overpowered than the Alchemist. So how do we bet again? Type bet, then their ID, and then the amount that you want to bet. I think, yep, that's registered my bet. I have got the correct format of bet. So copy me, except where it says 1, which is Phantasmal, put in who you think will win. I don't know how good the Lay Walker is. Why am I rolling? Is it Drunken Revelry? It is. I don't want a 1. I've got 1. How good's the stream going? Do you want to come say hello?
Hello.
So what's special about today? What's it the last day of for you? What's happening over the next week?
Weekend.
So there's a weekend every week.
Oh. School holidays.
Hey. So that means we're up late, doesn't it? You're not poor. You're rich in spirit. Also, you got Vermintide 2K, and you got your gift. You got the Woodlands expansion that arrived today. Did you like my signature? I tried for you. Hey, end of words. We were terrified of the Woodland. It's part of the reason why it's come so late. Is we expected Dark Fate to be an utter nightmare. And we expected it to be horrible and people would hate it because of the delay. Why am I rolling again? Oh, did other people roll a 1? What is with these horrible dice? When will the Woodland expansion be available? We're unsure yet. It's going to be around June, July-ish. Exact time to be confirmed. We've got a lot going on Talisman-wise at the moment. And we've got a lot of other stuff going on that's unnamed in the Nomad office that's taking up our time. But it is in beta at the moment, so it's going to have quite a while in beta. That means when it finally comes out, it should be in a very strong, healthy, stable position.
Bye, guys.
See you, Ethan. Have fun. Yeah, the Woodland. We were expecting, because Talisman's a long game anyway. It's anywhere between, like, you can have a fluky game that's 10 minutes long, but you're looking at least an hour and a half. Your average game's going to be somewhere between like 2.5, 3 hours, even the digital version. And then a good length game is 5 to 6 hours. And we, in our head, adding it, giving every user in the game the opportunity to roll at every roll opportunity was just gonna be horrible. You play, you roll, you give everyone a chance to re-roll. Let's roll for movement. You land on space, you draw a card, it's a place. You roll for movement, then everyone gets the chance to roll again. Someone casts a spell on you, it's random, you roll, everyone's given the opportunity to roll again. in our head that was going to triple the length of time a turn would take, and that would just make everyone hate playing Talisman with the Woodlands. It's why when we were looking at implementing it, and when it went into beta, we've introduced 3 alternatives to Dark Fate that still allow you to use the Dark Fate mechanic, or they still allow you to use the Fate binding system, just in different ways, because we were that ready for people to just not like it. And it turns out it's actually been quite simple. It's probably not been simple programming wise, but speaking to Richard and Jethro, they made a lot of decisions back in Harbinger, back in Dragons, back in Firelands. They've reworked the way the AI works, they've reworked the way spaces and terrain cards and spells work, the way endings work. They've done so many little improvements here and there that's just made it that much easier to introduce Dark Fate into it. And so far I've played 2 full games, if you can count my stream game as a full game. I think we ended up leaving early because we had something going on, but I don't really notice Dark Fate, not in a sense of like it's not obvious from a user experience way. It's there. If I've got Dark Fate, I'm like, oh, I can re-roll someone's dice if I want. But I've never sat there going, oh, this is taking ages. So you've got this cool mechanic that turns out is quite fun to use. It's been implemented quite well. Congratulations to Jethro and Richard. I think you have done a very good job on it. And this isn't me trying to make up for calling you idiots the other day. Sorry. But yeah, I think Dark Fate's gone quite well. By all means, anyone here in the beta that thinks it can be improved, do let us know. This may just be a biased perspective. Yeah, it's got Dark Fate, which was going to be horrible. It's not. It's gone well, which then means what else does the Woodlands offer? It's got this cool mechanic that is good. It's implemented well. So what else has it got? It's got a whole new corner region. It's got 3 endings, I think. It's got 5 characters, I think. The Laywalker, Ancient Oak, Scout, Totem Warrior, and Spider Queen. It's got 5 new characters, and of those 5 characters, I think 3 of them have brand new mechanics. Where's my portal being placed? I think I'm alright. Yeah, it's got 5 new characters, and 3 of them have mechanics that just don't exist in the game previously. So we've got portals. The Spider Queen has webs. I'm not entirely sure what they do. The Scout has map tokens. Don't know what they do because I'm yet to play them. We've got path cards. We've got destiny cards. There's a lot going on in the Woodlands. A lot of content. Instead of your normal move, you may only move 1 space. You cannot gain or heal. At the start of your turn, if you do not have a spell, you may... Then move to the portal of power. Hello! Right. This will go somewhere safe. Kingdom! If you are a toad... if you're not a toad... What? If you are not a toad, you are turned into a toad. That's it. Danny, there's an OP toad. The king of all toads welcomes you to its kingdom. If you are a toad, you revert back to normal and gain 1 strength or craft. If you are not a toad, you are turned into a toad. That's it. No avoiding. So, you're taking over, aren't you?
Am I a toad?
Ribbit. Right, I'll give you the good chat.
Hi.
Welcome Danny to the stream.
I am a toad.
Right, so I've done a lot of talking.
Okay. I'll lead on from your talking.
Okay.
Hi.
Good start, strong start.
I'm ill.
What have you got then for?
I brought my work with me. I don't know. I'm not with it. Hello,
Right.
I'm a toad. What are we doing? Right. Let's.
We have Dark Fate. We have
Dark
no
Fate.
regular Fate.
Right.
Ooh.
So we went completely Dark Fate. Right, okay. He's an interesting looking character.
It's the Beast. It's the thing that keeps wiping the floor with everyone.
Oh.
Right. Decimus, have you not seen the Beast? It's the
Beast wiped the floor with the combatants.
It's the big bad guy from the Harbinger.
Yeah.
That's why when everyone complains when we do these little boss battles in chat. Do you want to do a boss battle?
Can do. Let's there we go. Oh my gosh, keyboard. I don't know where things are on here. There you go, that's an exclamation mark. Nomad Games is trying to get a group of adventurers ready to fight a boss.
I need
Will you join him?
I think you need at least 10 gold to join in on the boss battles.
Do you?
Yeah, I've upped it. Because people were joining in and they were like putting 4 gold into the pot and they'd win a gold.
I didn't think you could like nominate.
What?
Like nominate.
No, there's a set value.
Does it just like do a percentage of what you have?
Yes.
Oh. What's a hoddy?
What do you mean? What's a hoddy? Hoddy.
Hi,
hoddy's
hoddy.
Hi, hoddy.
The Beggar King.
Yeah, when everyone's complaining that the Beast is too hard and we need to make it easier to beat him, the reason he's so hard in the mini games in the Twitch chat is because he's the hardest thing that can be drawn. Like, if you were to ignore the things like Sepulchre Spirit and Atlas Ogre, I think maybe another one from the Nether Realm, Sepulchre Spirit pulls all spirits in the game to her. So you can end up fighting like 9 spirits for a total of 50 craft or something. And there are a few enemies that get +1/2 strength for every
That
fate.
dragon's blood thing does not look convenient to carry.
It does look like it shatter, like if you just can't be nudged against the wall or
Oh,
something.
my dragon's blood.
Do you want me to put that down somewhere so it's not there?
It's my comfort blanket.
I could get you a literal blanket.
I'm actually quite warm. It might take me. Look, it's my doodle.
Do we remember who it's for?
It's for Freechy.
Freechy, are you about?
No.
They are. They're about.
Might be. They were before.
Family friends free.
Oh, I feel like you've already gone there now. Yeah, in my schnazzy t-shirt.
Is it not enough people?
What? What?
There's
only
not
like
enough people.
3 of us.
Freechy, you ordered a doodle, didn't you?
Hello, John in the no hat.
John doesn't shine.
He may wear a hat. He may be a big fan of hats.
Alright, sure, go Toad.
Toad. Continue.
Right. You take your turn and then we'll make us massive so Freechy can see you doodle.
Right, so we have the woods. Oh, we have the fairy ring.
You 50-50 on that, but go draw a card. I know, it's your go. It's your game.
The Fey Witch.
You may end up as a toad.
Woo!
If she rolls doubles, you end up as a toad. Let's go land on the toad. You get 1 strength from craft if you land on the Toad King.
What, on this one?
Yeah. Let's just keep edging towards him.
Okay. I got 3. I got 3.
Eee,
Wow.
you're a toad.
Wow.
You lose a life and are extra toaded.
Awesome. I'm extra toad.
Matthew, I've changed PC.
I've got an institutional.
It stores all gold. You need to end your turn. Or continue. Take loss of life, then end your turn. Yeah, Matthew, I've changed PC. All of the gold that the bot collects is stored locally. So it's all on my other PC. I will get that moved across. That's the last thing that needs doing. Gareth's a toad. That's an improvement. He's usually dead by now.
Mm.
Right, so let go on OBS and make us massive.
Which one's OBS? This one.
Yes. And we're highlighted already. Oh, we're starting to.
It's all bitty.
If you right click on it.
Oh
filters,
my gosh, it has a right click.
Filters.
Yep.
Chroma key.
Yeah.
And then just scroll down a little bit before top.
This one.
Yeah. There, right, everyone can see the green screen, but it's not bitty anymore.
Okay.
Right.
Do you want me to drop it down more? Is that still too bitty for you? There you go.
No, I just don't want this to kind of look horrible.
Oh, what?
What do you think, Freechy? I think these should be upped in
Freaky.
value. Yeah, that's your doodle, and we have your address, so we know where to
We know
send
where
it.
you live.
That's more than like a 300 gold prize. You put loads of effort into
I
this.
I don't doodle do.
So we've got the
Right.
troll, we've got the prophetess, we've got the alchemist, and we've got the dark cultist.
Yes.
Again. And the crown of command and the talisman. Right, so we need the chroma key. It's 459.
4, 5. Can I just type 459?
You can just hit the arrow and knock it down. That's too far.
Wait, I can't count.
There,
There you go.
let's just
Okay.
close that. And then make us small and it'll stop clipping.
Oh, Gareth, I've lost the thing.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh no.
I mean, you could have started from the bottom right corner. But
No, no, I'm gonna move us. Oh no. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. It's how big?
Safe.
How big's?
That'll do. That'll do.
There you go.
Right.
What do we do now?
Click on Chrome.
On what? On Chrome.
There we go.
Oh, eventually.
Scan it in. Colour it in and use it for an expansion. If GW would let us.
I could do a proper picture if I was going.
That's
I
a
like
proper
that. I
picture.
like the weirdling. He's cool.
Great to see IT professionals at work.
I don't use PC. It's been years since I've used
It's a
PC.
Mac user.
And also I don't know what all the icons are. Like I'm not familiar with the icons. So when you're saying click on this thing and I'm like, oh right, I can guess which icon it is, kind of.
Twitch hat's open for anyone that would like to win some free stuff. Leave a comment in Twitch. Simple as that. We had a lot of fuss on Tuesday with the Vermintide keys because I couldn't remember which giveaway we use. It turns out
Right,
it's a native plugin we use for Chrome. Chrome actually offer it.
Oh right, okay. I'm drinking apple juice out of an orange cup to mess with people's minds.
There's a comment from the ever clever Decimus. Yeah, Decimus. Did you find my signature on the board? Have you had a chance to look at it? Just check YouTube. I did. Did you like it?
Wow, there's no tabs here. I feel like it should be over here.
It's because I'm not on my work PC, so
I know, but like
all my spreadsheets.
I've never
They've
seen
gone.
less than like 10,000 tabs open there.
Church, Natalia. Is that how you'd say it? Was Church? Church.
Oh.
Can I say Vitam?
Vitam.
That's a pretty damn good drawing. It is.
What? Oh.
We'll get Ethan to do a
Yeah.
doodle. we'll do 100 gold for an Ethan doodle.
Oh,
and then like
10-minute
400
doodle
gold.
challenge. Ethan versus Mummy.
There we go.
I'd do that. 10-minute doodle challenge.
I did like your signature. Yeah, I put hashtag Team Decimus on it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Poor gay.
Right.
Poor gay. Crying somewhere.
Right on the meeting with Destiny. Do you know Gear IRL?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's been mentioned before. I'm sure.
I know that they are friends. Like
Friends.
previously. Friends! But they might be Talisman friends. Continue.
What was the Varthrax thing about?
So that drew a token if you click on this. That was the third token drawn, which makes him the current king, I think.
There's 2 on.
Yeah, so if at the start of someone's turn, at the start of every turn, a dragon token is drawn. Yep.
Okay.
And if a Grillipus token is drawn, that would be the third one, which would make him the current king.
Hadarus.
Well done.
Look, I'm on it. Talisman knowledge all over the place.
There you go.
Right,
We're going up because we're trying to land on the Toad
Yep,
King.
okay.
Double click.
Sorry, I didn't double click.
There we go.
Okay. Draw a card. Transformed.
Ooh. How does this affect the Toad? It's play. Well, the Toad's a character card,
Okay.
so I reckon you should. Oh, we've drawn the Harbinger to the region as well. Yeah, we should turn into another character here, which ruins our plan to land on the Toad King. We're a leprechaun.
We're a leprechaun.
No, that's great. That's great
Okay.
because
Great.
one of the leprechaun's abilities is if he lands on a woodland space. I think it's instead of drawing a card, he gets 3 gold. He may get to do both.
Right.
Which we're in the woodlands. There's loads of wood spaces. Ooh.
You're like really short. Right.
Team go.
What you can't see is a big crib sheet with talisman references for Danny off camera.
It's like painted on the wall.
It's like, yeah, it's all there. None of that Team Gear stuff. Where is Gear today? He's abandoned me.
Abandon you.
Abandoned. Well, your Team Decimus. Decimus is always here, like keeping up the side.
Would be multiple A5 sheets.
A mural.
Isn't A5 small?
A5 is like half A4. Like A4 is like half A3. It's
Is that how it works?
it's a maths equation. Yes.
Ethan's very good day today.
He is. I've told him to lie down on the sofa because I figured he'd be watching videos so he could just fall asleep on the sofa. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think he'll be bouncing like 2 inches away from the TV screen.
Oh, it does that.
Gear is playing Minecraft because he has poor taste in games.
Minecraft's dead good.
I do like Minecraft.
We should make a. We can make a talisman in Minecraft.
Minecraft is one of the 5 top grossing games ever.
Deservedly so as well.
Nerds. Hi, Hammer. Hi.
Hey, Hammer! Has it been a while since we've seen Hammer?
They were on Tuesday's stream.
Hey.
Right.
See multiple people.
Well, that's a, like, if someone says, where's Girl? Oh, no, can't answer that one. No, it's a normal thing to shush your face.
Hey, Shoshin! Right, we're almost back to normal. The magic hat's here. We've got green screen, sort of. It's a little bit fuzzy white, but saying that, it's not as fuzzy white as it normally goes in the office.
There you go, there are 5 people.
Oh, sweet. Welcome all.
Welcome all 5 of you.
We are currently the leprechaun. Maybe we'll return to being a toad after this? Because the way...
I don't know how it works. You make this game.
Right. So the toad isn't just something that happens. There's literally toad character cards.
Yes.
So when you become a toad, you take that card.
Yes.
Transformed takes the top character card off the pile and whacks it on top of your current one.
Okay.
So you're currently a toad. So in theory, when Transform's finished, you should go back to being a toad. Right, this is the Chaos Rift. I think the lowest roll has a terrain card placed under it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you lose a life as well.
And what does the Harbinger do?
You had triplets! The Harbinger.
Wow. Yeah, because the Harbinger got placed, didn't he?
Right.
He's down there.
So you have the Omens, which is this tab here. We're currently on the Prophecy. We yet to draw any additional Omen
Okay.
cards.
So this is this dude here.
Yep. So when we get to the 7th one, each stage does something different to the game. It normally starts off good, and then by the end of it, it makes everything super difficult.
Yeah.
If we find a card that says draw an Omen card and we're already on the 7th one, game ends, everyone loses. Simple as that.
Wow, okay.
So there are a number of Harbinger cards that that progress the omens, and there are a number that set them back. Harbinger cards are drawn whenever you land on a space that says draw cards, and the Harbinger is in your region.
Oh, okay.
You draw from the Harbinger deck instead. So, like any deck that's got a special thing, you've got regular enemies, you've got regular places, and then you've got the flavour cards.
Did we play with the Harbinger?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
it was the very first beginner's guide we did.
Yeah.
No, the first one was the city. I'm sure we have done it though. Yes, you draw the Harbinger into your region anytime you draw an event card. If you land on the Harbinger, it's the opposite to the Werewolf and the Reaper. You get a roll chart for landing on him.
Okay.
And if you land on him, you do whatever the roll chart says, and then you get to move into any space in any other region, except the inner region.
Given that the next character pack has been decided after an epic dice-off, when will we be seeing the new pack?
April sometime.
Oh, soon. Soon.
Probably middle to back end of April.
For some reason, that music makes me think of a 70s kung fu movie.
That's what we do in Kung Fu movies.
I mean, yes. That I've seen you do that in less appropriate situations. Hi, Lemmy!
Hey,
I feel like it's been ages since we've had Lemmy. Hello!
Chats.
I'm doing a lot of waving today. Do you know what made me happy though? I was down in the kitchen and I really wanted minty Tic Tacs, and I got really bummed out because I was like, I really want minty Tic Tacs.
Did we have some?
Found some. I was like, well, happy. Not sponsored.
Yeah, Ethan. I think Ethan picked them up from Asda.
Shaken.
Lampy! That's
I-
for the
I-
old timers.
I appreciate that there is a language barrier between some people, and some of the phrases that I say may not translate too well, and may seem to mean something slightly different.
No one's challenged it. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shoshin's American. I think. You're American, aren't you?
Oh.
Pretty sure. They have that phrase.
Hello, just the game.
Hey, just a game. Thank you for joining us. Do you know what I learned? I think it was yesterday.
I was thinking someone said Lempy the Trader, then I was like, wait, you're just giving yourself a nickname.
Because
Lempy.
trading.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Just a game. We've got the old style. Right, I think you were here on the Vermintide for the first ever stream that you joined. So normally we have a magic hat. And the magic hat collects names from Twitch based on any type of comment left in the Twitch chat. On Tuesday, I couldn't find the magic hat. I'd misplaced it. So we had to do
It's because I wasn't here.
we had to do a special setup giveaway using the chatbot that we have, which is why you had to type in !giveaway1. We found the magic hat. It is returned to a safe place. It's now order is restored, and any comment that you
I'm
know.
not typing. That's bull.
Oh, could you go into the options? This is another thing that's exclusive to the beta. And
This, yeah.
yes. If you go to advanced options and show all stats.
Yeah.
What show player names? What's that do? Is that over the... press X. Is that over each...
Go off it
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's new.
I like that.
It's our go.
I like that.
So we're still only moving one space.
Should I try it anyway? Just see what happens.
Yeah, this may be a bug.
Trouble here. Path of the Determined.
Right, we've left the woodland, so we've lost the path that we had.
Right, okay. Okay.
Right, so land on it. Oh, we'll turn back into a toad.
Okay.
And we can't get to the Toad King now because the beast is in the way. And we will absolutely lose to him. Right.
The beast will wipe the floor with the combatant. the way, in Vermintide, is that chat thing Twitch native or game native?
What chat thing?
The hashtag.
It's in game. It's built into the game. It's not a plugin or anything.
That was
Anyone,
a really cool feature.
yeah, anyone that has Vermintide can use that if they've got a Twitch stream going.
The card art.
I was massively impressed by it.
Card art for Woodland, really good.
I think the card art for all expansions is really good. It's just whenever there's new content, it's just interesting. The Woodlands wasn't...
I think all of the expansions have some good cards, some like really nice cards.
Yeah.
There are some cards that you look at and go, what? What is that?
They tend to be the base game ones and the older ones. And to be
Yeah.
fair, the Woodlands is like a middle of the pack in terms of how old it is. The only reason why we've left it this late is because we didn't want to deal with Dark Fate.
Mm.
Hey, Myers!
I put too many Tic Tacs in my mouth.
And I happened to win something during the Vermintide 2 session. Did you? I forget. Is the Twitch integration in Vermintide 1 2? I've no idea. I didn't play for the first one.
I don't know. I just live here.
Maybe get a kitten.
I don't know. Should I check this, or do you know what this is?
Check it. Oh,
Oh.
you absolutely can say that. You're very welcome, Lammy.
It's cute. He gets really excited about like making things for people.
It's not easy to do it, Decimus. It only tends to be either your more social savvy developers or your big developers that have the time and resources to make it something that they can include in the game.
Yeah. It's really cool. Cool feature. The toad trolls again.
Yeah.
Ribbit.
I didn't see anything that was in effect that should have prevented us from rolling for movement. So I think the transformed whilst being a toad isn't updating your movement options. You should roll.
Right.
So it's gone, you're now the leprechaun, but it's not gone, you also move like a normal character now.
Right, so is that a bug or is that intended?
I think that's a bug.
Should we make a note?
Right, if you go into Slack
I know that one.
and then just
Are
leave
we
a
in
note
are
to
we
me.
in the right thing?
Yeah, that's for me.
Although
Although,
you can leave the note. 'cause
click
I
on
don't-
bug activity.
There you go. Look at us reporting bugs like professionals.
Still,
You know what I just thought as well?
there you go.
Do you know when you brush your teeth and then you have orange juice or something
Are
afterwards?
you having that exact sensation?
I'm about to have that exact issue, aren't I? Well, that's why Nomad games have notepad integration.
The magic of pen and paper. It's not for the entirety of Nomad, it's just for the juniors. Because Nomad, there's 15 of us, I think. We've got we've got one HR, one marketing, a managing director, an artist that works externally, and then the rest of us are pretty much in one room. We've got no real need for any internal communication system, because if you want to say something to someone,
Hey!
you just turn around and go, hey Rob, can you come over and look at this thing? That's all that needs to happen. But when the juniors want to post memes and GIFs and music videos and talk about the latest film,
Anything other than work. basically.
anything other than work, and the people
Slacking. Get it?
and the people who don't care for fun at work won't get annoyed. But then it turns out we took control of Talisman.
I didn't think any of you cared for fun.
I care for fun.
That's why there's a hashtag memes tab.
Yeah, okay. Woodland is scary. This board hates me. Is the Woodland scary? Is the Woodland scary?
Not
No,
particularly.
just Decimus having a really tough time.
So for anyone that has no idea what the Woodlands does, what you see on the screen currently is Light Fate and Dark Fate. Light Fate is your normal fate that you have in your standard Talisman 4th edition. Dark Fate allows you to re-roll someone else's dice, but you can only do that if they've not rolled for themselves, if they've not re-rolled. So they roll, they get the chance to re-roll. If they choose not to, then Dark Fate comes into play and you can force the re-roll.
Quick PSA. Mint and apple is not as bad as mint and orange. There we go. You can carry on.
Thanks. On top of the Dark Fate mechanic, there is also Paths and Destiny cards. So when you enter the Woodland, you get option of 3 Path cards, and they all do something different. They tend to have a bonus or a restriction. And then, when you make it to the very end space, the meeting with Destiny, you either have to have done what your path card requires you to do, or it's kind of like an ending, a standard ending. You either need to have done something by the time you get there, or when you get there, something resolves. Whether that's a fight, whether that's an event, whether you get penalised, or whether you get a bonus. And the prize at the bottom is normally gain 1 strength, gain 1 craft, or gain a destiny card, which is almost like a quest reward card.
Are we still go to? I assume we don't want to be going.
We don't want to go that way now.
Should we go back into the Woodland, or
No,
do you wanna...
we'll stay out for the moment. Do we know where the Harbinger is? The Harbinger's in the city. We should be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Red dragon. I mean.
Oh no, that's all right. If you are defeated, you do not lose a life. Instead, you must place one of your followers on this card.
Okay.
And it doesn't say if you don't have any followers.
Okay.
So we may not lose a life here.
Okay.
Also lose.
I lost.
Okay. Hey! That's alright, that's alright. You're safe.
Okay. Bit like mission cards in Horus Heresy. Be honest, I wasn't listening to what you were saying.
The mission cards in Horus Heresy are pretty much quest cards, like directly. I suppose they're somewhere between quests and endings.
I have very little experience with Horus. I think I've been on one Horus stream.
We don't do many.
No.
People
But
want
we've had a
Talisman.
lot of Talisman content to cover.
Have you seen the vote for the physical games?
No, is it ridiculous?
It's Talisman.
Yeah.
People. We were having a conversation today about potentially doing a Talisman themed Dungeons and Dragons game,
Okay.
like a homebrew one. But Jethro isn't keen on the idea because Talisman was created, and to quote him, to remove the DM from Dungeons and Dragons.
So you can put DM back into it then, surely.
But he's saying, what's the point? Talisman exists because people didn't want the DM style.
Yeah, but
Make it up as you go along.
Talisman Digital Edition exists because people didn't want the setup and that. So why film the physical version when you've got the digital version? So you might as well go right back to the start and put the DM back in. I'm just like...
I like the idea. But the top 2 at the moment, it's like 29 people vote for Talisman.
Can we take a look at the...
Yeah, so if you scroll down,
How?
for anyone that has no idea what I'm talking about, we did a live stream of a physical game of Talisman for a charity event about a month ago. It went swimmingly and worked really well, so we're looking at doing it again, and we have a voting list. YouTubers, there is a Google form in the description. I don't think it's got any explanation. There's just a Google form. Click on it. People on Twitch, under the countdown clock or to the right of it, it says vote now. Click on that and that'll take you to a voting form. You can select multiple options, and at some point in the future, oh, someone's quit, I think.
You can change your vote, Chess.
Yeah. Who have we lost? Who's Totem Warrior? Elf.
Yes.
We'll see if they come back.
Yeah. So currently,
In the league,
it's ridiculous. Like 53%.
of people who voted.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
So
Talisman.
how
Talisman
many
is
people voted in total?
47 people have voted, and 53% of those voted for Talisman. The second highest is D&D.
Yep.
So I think you could totally get away with that. I think that'd be really good to watch.
Jethro initially didn't like the idea, but then made a cracking suggestion of, instead of like roll for initiative, or well, not roll for initiative, but you know, you've got your guide that says roll to see random event,
Yes.
and if it's a 17, you get attacked by goblins. Have a draw deck. So when you move on to a new space, you don't. The player doesn't draw a card. The DM draws a card for the group.
Okay.
He can find a bag of gold, he can find a place, he can find a dragon, and then you D&D style roll for initiative and flavour it, and the group attacks a dragon D&D style, or attacks a goblin,
I
or...
think basically we just want to stream D&D.
Sure.
I think the leaderboard is quite interesting on here actually.
Yeah, we've got a few games tied with 11 votes, which is just under a quarter of people who voted for them. We have Ticket to Ride, Mansions of Madness, and Betrayal at the
Betrayal,
House
yeah.
on the Haunted Hill.
Yeah, that's an interesting lot of kind of runners up.
Magic's on the line.
It's alright, nine's away. Away. If you guys are looking to get a Talisman-based D&D adventure, I know someone who might be able to help if you want.
Certainly.
That would be very interesting.
The only hurdle for doing one currently is that someone would have to write it. Now, Richard's an experienced DM, so he will be likely the person who conducts it, but I'm open to the idea of DMing, and if someone's already made a homebrew version of it, by all means send it our way and we'll see what it's like. Hey, Sinjid Ninja! So Slay the Spire and Hand of Fate 2.
Also had Twitch integration. I do think it's a good feature. I think like if you are streaming, anything that gets viewer interaction is good, because you guys don't want to be sat there just kind of like lemons going, are they gonna listen to my comments ever? Especially if you've got like a more active stream. Like ours is still quite small,
Yeah.
but as they grow, I know it's all go. As they grow, obviously, it's nice to have that interaction where people feel like they can get involved.
Choose a card from the board. So one, you know how you draw like a Varfax token at the start?
Okay.
You have drawn a sleep token. The only space is the dragon that's you currently
Yes.
sat on. So you click on it, and then click on it again. Continue. You will now assign the sleep token to it, and it drops its craft by 2, or its strength by 2.
Okay. So where do we want to?
Tavern's a safe bet at the moment.
Okay.
Or the village, sorry.
Mystic.
We can't lose a life though.
Okay.
We can get ignored, that's fine. That's fine.
We can't lose a life.
Toads galore going on. Yeah, we've been a toad for ages. Elf's also a toad.
Ribbit.
Yeah, it's the first. Right. If you go to Steam, I'll look at the patch notes for the beta, because Jethro's asked me to let you all know.
I can do Steam. I know where that one is.
Right. So scroll down. Click on Woodlands, and then go to the latest comments. Just a single click will do.
Alright.
It's just taking its time to load.
Okay.
There you go. And then go to the last page. So if you scroll down. Oh, there. It's page 19.
Okay.
Then we look for tier.
Tier.
How long ago were these? Has he posted?
I'm not seeing him.
Maybe it's the post before?
The page.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Be with you shortly, guys. They can hear me scrolling.
Yes. Awkwardly. Alright, it's not going to be there. Go to the top post.
What's at the top? How do I?
Go up.
Oh, the top. Just top post on
Yeah.
this page. Ooh.
Right, there's no edit there to explain. Where are the patch notes? Alright, minimize it. We'll go back to stream.
The buttons are on the wrong side of the screen.
What buttons?
On Mac, they're up there, which confused me when I started using Mac. Cause I'm like, why are the to
Oh,
minimize
the
and
X.
stuff?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, why are they on that side of the screen? But now I've gone back to PC. I'm like, what? Oh, everything's wrong.
Talisman card t-shirt.
I don't know. I like it. Look at your t-shirt.
Ah, right. I was about to say I'm wearing a speech development records plug, not an ad.
I like that. That was a good one.
I'm looking behind me as well.
Yeah, like the card's just sat there.
Yeah.
I just noticed a little board between the city and the dungeon. What is it? It is Talisman Island's baby, innit?
One of them. One of his many babies.
One of his babies. That is the Deep Realms. It's good. Nice. It's got a dangly bridge. Got a dangly bridge, Gareth. I like a good rope bridge.
A rickety bridge.
Rickety bridge. So what are these? Why are these hidden?
They are face down Harbinger cards, so I assume
Ooh.
he's drew a card that says look at the next 10 cards and do
Right,
stuff with them.
Okay. But we can't see that because it is secret. Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
That looks so pleasing with all
it's like
all
it's
spaces.
like it's complete.
It is, but everyone's going to complain that we've not got the Lost Realms, which
Does
is
that-
here.
Yeah. But I think it looks alright like that. I
It-
think you can get away with that.
Well, we're going to have to because Lost Realms was never ratified as a revised 4th edition expansion. So we would have to get GW to agree to making either letting us make it or get them to make it an official expansion and probably do it print on demand or something. So the way the Deep Realm works is you can move between the city and the dungeon, sure, one space at a time, and you, depending on what the space does, typically you draw a number of cards that you have to get through before you can pass through them. So you can either retreat or you can deal with a card one at a time until you've cleared the stack that you drew onto that space. Hey, we're back to being a late walker.
Can you just pop your head out and see what the noise is? Because I don't.
He's just getting giddy watching TV.
Okay, that's alright then. As long as we are doing our parenting duty and keeping him alive.
You okay, Jay?
Sure. How are we going on YouTube? Complete. Hi YouTube. YouTube. We have this weird thing going on with Twitch messengers, which doesn't seem to be resolving. And I don't
What's happening?
just that dodgy thing that's happening on Twitch messages. It just doesn't seem to be like working properly.
What do you mean, getting rid of it? Or is it that
Yeah, well, like it's still saying that there's a new message
yeah,
there.
you've got to respond almost. So click on it and then click on the. There you
Right, okay. Is it still doing that thing as well though, like when people are doing it and the messages aren't popping up? You
go.
have to
That's
close
because
it
I was
and-
asking people for like account names and stuff. and
What
Twitch
is this
got angry at
portal
me.
thing?
So someone's cast a spell.
Right, okay.
Whose turn it is? Talisman.
Yes.
So Phantasmal is
Okay.
the sprite, whereas the sprite on us. No, don't cast the portal. So when
I may have already done one.
right, cancel. who did you place a portal on? Is that what's on the
did.
goblin, or is that a sleep token?
I don't know.
Zoom in. Use the scroll. Oh, too far, too far. I think that's a sleep token. Right,
Is
so...
that what the S is, though?
No, that's strength.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got a sleep token on it. It's too zoomed out. Gee, let's stay here. So, when someone casts a spell, you can place a portal token. Right, you have. There we go, that's a portal token. So you can now teleport to that space instead of moving.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to place a portal on someone's space when they cast a spell.
Okay.
And then on your, well, not on your next turn, on any turn, you get to move to that space instead of rolling. And when you move to that space, you pick it back up.
Okay. Interesting.
Just petition Nomad Games to implement the Lost Realms. No, petition GW to get us to implement it. It's content for Talisman. We can sell it. As a business, it makes sense for us to try and make money off stuff. But it's GW's license. It's up to them.
That was John as well.
Yeah.
Feature request. Static board view selected or changed by the local player's preference, not just zoom level. I.e. Deep Realms board stays at the bottom of the screen no matter what's going on.
What? Static board view selected / changed by the local player's preference.
So
Right.
I think he means like, so he can turn the Deep Realm the right way round and such.
I think it means that your view doesn't get changed by what other people are doing. So you can say, stay on me.
Yeah.
Hey.
I guess that by local.
Yeah, I think that's doable. I say as a non-programmer.
Yeah, so he's control spin at the table board.
Yeah, a lot of people have complained about that for a long time because they hate it. Because they're reading stuff and looking at stuff and then it whizzes off to other places. Especially if someone's on a space like the temple, which automatically zooms in. Alright,
I like
Michael.
that laugh.
Will Nomad
Ahoy,
Games...
Night Bites.
Hey, Night Bites!
Will Nomad get what?
Will Nomad Games do the Lost Realms 2? Currently, no. We are bound for all revised 4th edition content, which will include the Woodland, the Deep Realms, and Cataclysm. After that, we don't know. But Lost Realms is unofficial content, so that's not currently part of our deal. Anything that will come after this will have to be subject to contracts and talks with Games Workshop. So they may say do whatever comes next in physical Talisman's life. They may say, yeah, you can do Lost Realms. They may say do some custom content, or I don't know. They may say no more Talisman. But I don't understand why they would say no more Talisman, because people love it. We still get loads of new users. We still get loads of interest on all of the platforms it exists on. So hopefully we get to continue making it.
I have the secret levels from Battle Block Theatre music going around in my head.
I forget what that sounds like. Go on.
I'm not going to do it.
Click on the Twitch
Secret.
chat.
What?
Look at the commands list.
What is it grown? Prizes. What's prizes?
It's the prize list.
Oh right, it's not clear that that's a separate thing.
Hey, Dual Track.
Confused by that. Hello, Jill Track. Hello, Gregor Hack.
Gregor Hack's been here for a while.
Yeah, well, I'm saying hello. I didn't say hello before. I see up there. He said, "I know." See, I am eagle-eyed.
Could you turn the radiator on? My head's toasty.
I want your head to be toasty. Aha! Radiator control. Right. What was I doing? Push-ups, doodle, karaoke,
Pyronaut's not here.
karaoke, or free key. Okay.
Note to self, don't update graphic driver whilst watching a stream. That's some smart advice right there. Why has everyone got quests? Do we have a quest?
I don't think so.
Oops. We're
Are
still
you,
over
you
there.
doing stuff? I don't want to click on stuff and destroy things. Do you?
We don't have a quest.
We have nothing.
We have two
nothing.
portals. Not the strongest of options here. Go take on the Hobgoblin. He gets a -1 to his roll because it's daytime.
Is that this dude?
I am watching a black screen now. Can you hear us, Chesh?
Can you hear us?
Please, no karaoke.
What's wrong with the karaoke skills?
Oh, Pyro is hit. Fortunately, though, he's got no gold. And the brakes.
Yep. Who dares summon me?
We have one life.
I've missed you, Pyro. It has been quiet without you. Gear, thank you very much for hosting. Also, hello.
Thanks, Gear.
I missed you. Apparently you were playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Left us for greener
Pastures.
pastures. That's the word. I was like, greener what? Right, okay. It begins.
What?
What?
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. What are you on about?
Maybe that's his karaoke song.
Is that your request?
Go to.
Danny, you shall go. Don't play
No, it's
sport.
not my go. It's just telling me to do stuff.
Yeah,
Right,
it's your turn
cancel.
to do
Cancel.
something.
What do I do here?
Nothing. It's not your
Nothing.
go.
It's not my go.
It's a Top Gun reference.
I don't like to.
I don't either.
Just gonna
I
go
watched it
there.
as a child and it was dead cool, and my dad used to have the CD of the soundtrack in his car, which was awesome. And then I convinced her that she had to watch it because it was a classic, and it's just a terrible film.
We got like 10 minutes in.
It's just an awful,
I am-
awful.
I am not a convert.
It does not stand up.
Sorry guys. Sorry guys.
I could probably still sing "Highway to the Danger Zone" and.
This was the
take my breath
thing.
away.
We went into a store.
Hi, Josh.
Highway to the Danger Zone or whatever it's called
It's called exactly that.
was playing really loudly in this shop, and I
think
asked.
staff were making references.
No, I asked you what it was, and you were like, "Do you not know what this is?" I think you were singing to it or something, and you're like, "How do you not know what this is? From Top Gun." And then someone overheard me saying, "I've never seen Top Gun," and it turned into a store-wide debate. How could you have never seen Top Gun? I was like,
Apparently, because it's not a very good film.
I don't like Top
That looks like a risky link.
I'm surprised it let that happen.
Kenny Loggins is cracking. Hey, William Wilting.
Question from William Wilting. When do you expect the Cataclysm to come to Talisman Digital Edition?
We're gonna aim for December, William. That is a pencil date. It may end up in January, but we're hoping to get the digital edition content complete before the end of the year. That is our personal goal.
I assume that penciled means it can be erased.
Yes, that's the purpose of saying something's penciled.
I was pointing that out for people who may not know the purpose of saying it's penciled.
That's stupid. Yeah, like I said, we're aiming to have all current scheduled content to be complete for the end of the year. It may not happen. We'll let you know closer to the date on whether we think it will or it won't.
Bye, Chesh.
See you, Josh.
Thanks for stopping by.
Blood Bowl 2 on Tuesday.
Yes. Nomad Games, did you say there is some hang up on the release of the Deep Realms? Was it produced by Fantasy Flight Games? For tabletop.
No hang-ups on Deep Realms. It's the Lost Realms that there's things to be done with. But Deep Realms is obviously here. It's right there on the screen. And it's in beta. It will be released soonish. By soonish, it won't be this month. It
Why?
will be another month that is not this one.
Why is the cam weird and why are you not on the floor? We have
Danny made us.
new chair technology.
Yeah. Danny made us set up in the office.
And my back is better for it. Talking of Cataclysm, can you personally guarantee me that it will be better than the World of Warcraft expansion of the same name? Can you personally guarantee that?
I have not played the World of Warcraft expansion, and I have not played the Talisman expansion. So, yes, it's going to be better than the WoW version.
There you go, 100% guaranteed.
Personal guarantee.
Why am I rolling the dice?
Don't roll really low.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry.
Can anyone
Reroll.
use Dark Fate on us? Otherwise, we're out of the
We're
game.
dead.
Like, if you just give it a second for that
Go on,
message to get
go on.
across to them.
Go on, guys.
We have to continue
Don't.
first, but right. That message is out there. Please use Dark Fate on us.
Don't let us die. Don't let us die, guys. Did they let us die? Yes. Oh, serious business going on. Interrogation. Right.
Your shirt is see-through.
Your shirt is
Your face is see-through. I showed them.
Hostility.
I told them. You're welcome. Hey, Will Smith. I like your movies.
What? Oh, Will Smith. Yeah.
He just said complete. Is that his only contribution? Complete. Came from Woodlands.
Jesus.
Success. Complete.
He just literally looked at the board and went, yes.
Complete. I'm out. That's all I needed to know.
Oh, Hoddy's starstruck.
He designed Deep Realms. He designed.
Beautiful.
Have you ever heard of the Nether Realms? That's also in Talisman Digital Edition. That was Talisman Island as well.
Yeah, John likes his realms.
He's also done a variety of character stuff for us.
It's cool content. I like it.
Remember when we weren't a toad and we managed to have like 2 turns not as a toad, and then we were a toad for ages? And...
Saying I blame you.
Oh, you've got the mouse. You're in control.
No, but you were telling me, you were like, go to there, do this, do that, and I would have been fine. I would have been winning.
Yeah. There's only one mistake that happened. That was landing on the Toad King as the leprechaun. But that's because we were trying to see if there's going to be a bug.
The real question is, why doesn't Talisman Island have a sword? Because...
He has a pitchfork.
He does not want to deal with you lot.
He has a pitchfork.
He might just want to ban everyone. We'll just be like, yeah, banned. He's a magic user. Why does he have a pitchfork? Oh, on his thing. Oh, I'm with you. I'm there. Took me a while. Game is incomplete without Shodan Queen.
Someone said this a while ago, didn't they?
I don't know.
Let's Google it. Hold on.
It's okay. Phones have technology. Should we do a giveaway today?
Shodan Queen. Oh yeah, giveaways.
Should we do a giveaway?
Oh, it's called Sheldon Queen.
I'm gonna have a white minty candy.
Candy. The most evil women in video games.
Can't get it out. They smell nice. Hey, Gears late to the game. Gareth, I like your Talisman card t-shirt. Where can I buy one?
Right. We're going to do giveaway. Anyone want any free stuff? Click on the magic hat.
I don't know. I don't think anyone wants any free stuff. You mentioned it like 3 times and nobody seems to care.
Do you know what's good about the magic hat?
Is this magic hat?
Yeah. Because I've made it a pin, I can't accidentally hit the X on it. free.
That is true facts.
The more you know.
Haha.
That, and we used to smoke the candy.
Yeah, the
sticks.
chocolate things. Yeah. Oh yeah, the white
The
powdery
chalk
things.
sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we had the chocolate ones with the paper on them. Like they were like proper.
I remember in, I think it was year 3, 4, 5. No, it was year 2. Me, Jamie Hodgkinson, and Anthony Wade.
Shout out.
Shout out to primary school friends that absolutely don't remember I exist anymore. Yeah, we were walking up the playground because someone had chalk sticks and we were all like that, and then we got shouted at by teachers.
No role playing. Chocolate sticks wrapped in actual Rizzle papers. Ah, the good old days. That was our childhood. It's good. Right, should we give away some stuff?
Free stuff! Right, lurkers! We need to do lurker call out. Should we see if there's any lurkers?
Oh yeah, we should. Should we tell people how they can get free stuff? Should we do that? Yeah. Okay. Right. Apparently we're gonna spy on the lurkers. We won't shout. We won't call you out, but we will know that you're there. He might call you out because he's not as nice as me.
Yes, there is at least one lurker there.
Yeah.
I count 2. No, he spoke. Ox is with us.
Okay.
Seeker's dead. Rip Seeker, you're awful.
Rip. I mean, we died first.
You died first.
Shush your mouth.
What? I don't know.
Oh no.
Pants off. What? That is not a prize.
Yes. So, if you're new to the stream, I can't remember words because I started singing. Anyway, if you're new to the stream, go head to the Twitch chat. Leave a comment in the Twitch chat. It can be anything. Just throw your keyboard at the wall. If it mashes some keys and enters into the chat, you will be entered into the giveaway for free stuff, which will be Nomad content of your choosing. Okay, let's give away some free stuff.
Yeah. So there's your call out, lurkers. You've missed your chance. We'll be doing 3 giveaways during this stream, so you will have 3 chances to win some free stuff. And the first winner is
Freechy!
Freechy.
Congratulations! Fix, hacks,
6.
mad hacks.
Rigged.
So, as well as your scribble that I have scribbled, you can have some free stuff. Oh, I know that guy. Yeah.
What do you want? You know the list. We don't have to give you the list. Would you like an expansion? Would you like a character?
Would you like a slice of cake? PSA. Can't give out cake.
Oh, someone else has left. We really need to fix that message that comes up saying lost connection to server.
Yeah.
Right, we've lost Elf again.
But they may be back.
Maybe it's the type of disconnect. Maybe if it crashes, it comes up lost connection to server. Whereas if someone quits, it actually says they're quitting.
Yeah. Lapland Solitaire.
Right, that is something that I can't give you right now because I can. So for any Talisman content, I can access your Asmodee account and give you content through the Asmodee account, which is a web browser thing that I can use. For keys for Lapland Solitaire, Fighting Fantasy Legends, or anything Talisman the Horus Heresy, or Backgammon Blitz, I need to be in work for them. So you'll have to wait until I'm in work. I will then.
Which will be Tuesday, I believe.
Yes, I wasn't going to mention it because it was easier. Rather than saying there's a 5-day wait.
Oh, right. I see. So what you didn't want to do was go in, I'll be in then, because then when you forget for another week, you'll be like, oh, I haven't been in work yet. Yeah. On the ball.
Something like that. Yeah, I'll get a key to you. Leave myself a note.
I can do it.
Click on me.
Oh, go. Where are you? There you
There
are.
I am. Lapland Solitaire for free G.
Freechy. We shall get it to you. I say we, it's nothing to do with me. Danny, write it down for him. We're on it. It's alright.
I wrote it down for me.
Jotted. Noted.
Wait, can I play guitar in karaoke? Does it work that way?
I mean, I've heard you play guitar and sing. Ugh. I wonder how this mic picks up guitar.
That's nice and cool.
Have you recorded yourself playing guitar before?
I know that I'm horrible at that.
I've recorded myself on a horrible microphone before, and it was the worst, like tinny record. It was horrible.
I'm not in tune.
Oh, I'm not in tune. Oh, I'm not in tune.
It's not that bad.
Elf's not welcome at the fairy market, it seems. I've drawn that card twice, and each time it booted him from the game.
Unlucky.
Wow.
Sucks to be elf.
Decimus looking fairly good at the moment. There's
Is
4 lives and
He's lost
5
one life and
strength.
gained no stats. That is the only person to gain stats is Phantasmal at the moment, who's gained 2 strength.
Oh, he's still doing alright. Oh, and Elf has returned! Why did Gareth stay over Ogre, Chieftain? Must
Must have been the best of bad cards. Because the Ogre Chieftain's an awful character. I mean, it's got a starting strength of 5. Fair enough. Look, that's like it.
I was gonna say. Elf was like, can I join again? I was like, you're already in on my screen. How's everyone doing? How's your legs?
Is this annoying? Does this pick up?
Probably. It's a base. It'll be bassy. Basically.
My character choices were awful. Ogre, Druid, Monk.
Wait, so you actually guitar?
Oh yeah, I've got an actual bass.
Yeah, but Lemmy's still already on the bass line, so like, you're redundant.
You just need a drum kit now. The mic will definitely pick that up.
Just flick the mic if you know. My character choices were awful. Ogre, Druid, Monk.
Yeah, Monk's not that bad because he gets to add his craft value to strength fights. I think that's what the Monk does.
I want Gareth to play that tune 24/7.
It's my walking music.
Boss fight! Sicker is on it.
It'd be interesting to see if we get muted for that. It shouldn't do that. That's not going to be like leaving
Like,
recording.
I was gonna
music.
say,
It's just
copyright.
Or to be fair, it is like every Johnny Cash song ever.
Everyone jumping on the boss fight.
We're in on the boss fights.
We are in on the boss fight.
See how out of tune we are on guitar.
That's not horrific.
Ugh. I think I'm in drop tape. Yeah, I'm in drop tape. That's what I'm saying.
Decimus is a practicing monk. Oh my god, he can actually guitar. Talisman unplugged. Yeah.
I can't really play anything.
No. You're under copyright protection.
That's not
Can't break the law, dude. What are we on? Ah, the Woodland! Hello, Susan!
Hey, Susan!
'Tis the Woodland indeed. Play Stairway to Heaven. We cannot do that.
No stairway. No stairway. So, someone will respond with the right answer. I used to be able to do the riff. The riff.
Oh, we have victors.
It was against Grillipus.
Against Grillipus. The dust finally settled and only the following people emerged. It was Lemmy, Decimus, Hammer, and Gay. Congratulations. Oh, Sika. Sitting poor with 12 gold.
Oh, bless. At least didn't join in on a boss battle, Matt.
Sanister lift to heaven. Love it. Carry Joel.
Hey, thank you, Stephen. Open a new tab.
I can do that.
Ultimate tab, top one. Team 4. Alright, 3. I thought it was an O then. 3 and 8. What the hell kind of stretch is that?
Welcome to Stairway with Talisman.
Alright, we're done for the moment. No stairway. Then you go, denied. Because it's from Wayne's World.
Okay.
I'm strictly mediocre. Thanks, story.
I
What is your opinion about samurai in 10-point scale? What exactly does samurai do? If you go to the character cards, because we're dead and it doesn't matter about the game anymore.
How do I get to character cards?
So if we press question mark to expand everything,
Yep.
click on the eye, and then samurai will be at the bottom because it's a DLC character. You begin the game with a sword, so that's a +1 to your strength fights from the start.
Okay.
You can get one from the castle for free. So that,
What if you had 2 swords?
You can only use one in combat. Unless you're the dervish and... there's
I
characters that
I
have
was
that.
making a samurai one sword through. But that's fine. That's fine.
It is bitterly disappointment, and I was trying to clean
It's
over
fine.
it.
It's fine. I know you're trying, but I wasn't gonna let it go.
At the start of the battle, you may use Kyujutsu and discard 1 gold to roll 1 die and add the result to your attack. So that's like the bow as an ability. That's pretty good. You get a gold for having a chivalric knight type ability. And whenever you are attacked by another character, you may use Jujutsu to add your craft value to your attack score. 7 out of 10. I'd say the thing that makes the samurai down is it has no kind of like flavor abilities that boost how it interacts with the rest of Talisman. It is strictly a combat-based character, which I mean is not the worst thing to have. It's got really good combat-based abilities, and if you were to compare it to things like the warrior, the troll, the dervish to some degree, the rogue, swashbuckler, things like that that are purely meant to fight other characters. Gladiator is another good one. The samurai has better abilities than most of them. But in terms of things like Black Witch, Sprite, I said Dervish is one of the options for that. Yeah, the Sprite, Black Witch, Alchemist, Monk, things that let you interact with the game, Prophetess, Dark Cultist, things like that. It's just a bit on the dull side. So it's a good fighting character, but it's not rounded for all the kind of things that you can do in Talisman. So 7 out of 10. Hey, Northeron! When will you expand the character limit for player names? My name being cut off saddens me. I don't know. I'll talk to Jeffrey and Richard.
Oh, we got you. Fruit punch dot dot.
No, doesn't get a bonus point for the art. It gets, if anything, it gets a negative point for the art. It's dead cool that the samurai is a woman. Talisman needs more women characters, but
I thought it was quite a good spread of women characters, actually.
that's X and minus, hasn't it? I thought it was a good pro-feminist message
No,
that you've just killed. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I walked around EGX with Amanda as well. And she had the same issue. Thought it was quite a good spread of women.
Thank you, Stephen. That's a very kind comment or observation. As the Macklemore line goes, and I know it because I've had the CD in my car this week. The greats are great. The greats weren't great because they could paint. The greats were great because they painted a lot. They put the time in.
We're all rubbish ones.
The low strength always puts me off the Sprite. She is the strongest spell cycler in the game, though. She burns spells like there's no tomorrow, and it's the thing that gives her that edge over the Dark Wizard? Dark Warlock. It's not Dark Wizard, it's the Warlock. Because the Warlock has as many spells as he can carry. He punishes all those many spells at the start of his turn. I think the Sprite always has at least 2 spells. It always has them. So as soon as she casts a spell, she draws a spell. So she has the ability to get a Siphon Strength or a Strength card, or if she's got a Lucky Charm and has Lucky Charm and has a random spell, that's an immediate gain to strength.
Hey, dude.
You okay, mate? Okay, mate. You do need to be asleep now, though. I know it's school holidays, but it's nearly 10 o'clock.
Got big baggies under your eyes.
And I can see you're tired there. Come on, mate. I'll get this filled for you. Love you.
Love you too.
He's like half asleep. The Sprite can be very powerful and very annoying.
Ooh, someone's got a Destiny card. Increase your craft value by 1, increase your fate value by 1. Whenever a character successfully casts a spell, you may replenish 1 light fate. At the start of your turn, you may spend 1 light fate to draw a spell. That is one of the stronger Destiny cards you can get. Hey, Millenio! You're new. Are they new? I swear you're new.
I believe so.
You're not from around these parts, are you? You're welcome.
That's it. I was going to say that's a welcome to the group, isn't it? You're not from here.
We don't take kindly to strangers around here. If you know a rough, like, Yorkshire accent, would that be Yorkshire? Would that be like Bristolian?
If anyone is new to the group, we do giveaways.
Free giveaways!
We have free stuff in a magic hat. And
That's all you really need to know. Local games for local people.
local games for local people.
Make Talisman great again.
Oh, that was such a terrible program.
What?
The what was it called? The League of Gentlemen. That's
Oh,
what it was called.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a local shop for local people. Ugh.
That is a style of humour that just I've never
My
understood.
dad was well into it as well, and
People
I was
love it?
like, why? Why?
Night.
This is what we do here. We just. I was gonna say something that I can't say on this stream. Slate. Slate other things.
It's the part of the show where Gareth
We're-
talks about the things
yeah,
he doesn't
we're,
like.
We're loving.
Check the
Yeah.
over top.
As always, a newbie will win. Yes. Hello, Dave.
It is pretty standard, Millenio, that the last person in is the first person to win.
What did you tell me to check? Oh, right.
Make sure we're not ignoring people.
No. I'm on it. All over that. Yeah, so if you would like to be in the giveaway, leave a comment in the Twitch chat. You can comment absolutely anything. It can just be punctuation if you don't want to say anything. Yeah, just say hi.
Hello. Millennium.
Well, don't do that. Don't do that if you don't want people to talk to you, because people punch stupid comments, not stupid comments.
And we will reply
We
with
will
ones of our own.
Pronunciation. Oh dear. Yeah. You can win free Nomad content. What are you doing with your day-to-days?
In the garden of Eden.
Don't you know?
Karaoke's now on the command list.
What just happened? Atog's dead. When did that happen? Is that what you're referring to? Or
Rip.
rip? Commiserations.
Phantasmal, don't die. My bet went on you. Decimus
What
only has one
happened to
life.
Team Decimus?
Decimated.
What
what
happened? So you chose the wrong team.
There was only 2 bets that got placed. That's probably because no one's got gold anymore, because we're on a new PC. There's one for
Did that
ATOG.
did that reset the goal?
It's stored locally. I'm going to transfer it. I can fix it.
Guys, you've been robbed.
I can fix it.
You've been robbed. I'm sorry, guys. I don't condone the actions of this one man right here. I do not condone it.
We need like a banner that shows.
Oh, your gold's still there.
I'm Commander of the Crown. I have all the gold I want. To be fair, on the other PC I had 50,000 gold.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, we give out virtual gold for every 5 minutes that you're in the Twitch stream while we're live. It doesn't work if you just stay in the stream all the time. It stops when we stop going live. You can spend that gold on stuff. This stuff right here. It was a plan so you didn't have to do karaoke today.
I'm up for karaoke.
Hashtag Team Timescape. Timescape confirmed.
Right, let's get out of drop there. Oh, no, I'm dropping. Let's go way up.
Don't. Hello, Nicholas.
Hey, Nicholas.
Hello, Christopher.
Hey, Christopher. This is absolutely in tune. Wasn't expecting that.
Lemmy going into a heist with all of his gold.
Ooh.
Hello, Beetles Eternally. Sorry to barge in like a crippled elephant. No problem. But is there a release date for this DLC?
Deep Realms is going to be somewhere between May and June, and Woodlands is somewhere between June and July. We think they are pencil dates, so they are subject to move.
Depends how the beta goes, but
Yeah, they are
beta.
TBC.
beta like Kita. Yeah. So, if you have any more questions, feel free to barge in like a crippled elephant. We don't mind that. Hey! Heist money. No worries.
Very welcome.
We're here to please.
Hey, Chunga. Anyone that's
Chunga,
leaving
Chunga,
comments in the
Chunga,
Twitch
Chunga.
chat is getting entered into the giveaway, where you can win all sorts of Nomad content.
Should we see how big the hat is?
Let's see.
Wait. Dragons and Harbinger. Oh my.
Everything.
Yes.
Dragons, Harbinger, Firelands is on, Blood Moon, Netherrealms, although we won't see anything in Netherrealms because none of the endings are active. Woodlands, it's right there in the bottom right. Deep Realms, it's in between the city and the dungeon, they're all there.
Hat is looking pretty healthy.
Woo!
Quite a few people in our hat. Which is good, because we have stuff to give away. Woo! Bless you, John.
Just the game. You would have got a quarter of what you bet back. So if you bet 20, you would have got 5 gold back, which is why you won 25.
Yes. Yep, so you got 5.
I'll change the rates in which you win from the rates in which you win from the heist. The percentage amount that you win.
I have to say that Nomad Games have done a splendid job.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up.
We hope to improve and get better. We have even more things coming your way. On Steam, we ran a Talisman workshop, which is where people submitted their ideas for what would improve the game. We then put those ideas to a public vote. The button was on the main menu for Talisman on Android, iOS, and PC. It was like play game, play online, my collection, and profile. And then it said Talisman workshop. No, it was have your say. There was a little banner that said have your say. You clicked on it, you could then go and vote. And we're in the process now of implementing a load of things that people voted on, such as, I don't think names were one of them, but the ability to see stats, I think, was one of them. People liked cosmetic backgrounds, people liked standalone characters, which is why we did the Samurai Woodsman, and the Pathfinder will be later in the year. The Woodsman is going to be sometime in April, probably the back end of it.
Do you post about doing streams of other games on that Steam discussion forum?
We do Steam announcements, and we've only just started doing other games. So it's not as if we're going into Talisman and saying, we're doing Vermintide, we're doing Blood Bowl. We did do it for Vermintide, that's the one exception, but I thought that I might annoy people. That's right. Annoy people if I'm constantly spamming them
Did
with.
you just forget English?
Yeah, words.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought people would find it annoying if I'm constantly spamming them with news announcements for streams, because one, they may find that annoying, but also streams for games that aren't Talisman in a Talisman news forum. I thought people might get annoyed by that. So the last news announcement that I did was pretty much letting people know about the content that we will be, or that we will be streaming additional sessions, and we'll also be streaming additional games. So last Tuesday we did Vermintide 2. Next Tuesday we're going to be doing Blood Bowl 2. After that is Carcassonne, and after that is going to be Ticket to Ride. That's how far we're thinking ahead at the moment. Every Thursday is going to be Nomad content of some kind.
Yeah, okay, so Storians has suggested that you post on the Blood Bowl forum saying that you're going to do stream. Also, if you do want to keep up with what streams we are doing, you can follow on Twitter and Facebook, or either or, and there are usually updates on either of those social media platforms letting you know in advance exactly what we are going to be doing.
You could set up a Nomad Discord server. There's a Talisman one. I forget who runs it though, but that's pretty healthy.
Yeah.
I've got it up here actually. For anyone that wants to meet people online, digitally, and play Talisman Digital Edition against other people online, and you want time to try and arrange it for when you're free on weekends, on weeknights, or whenever it is, there is a Discord channel for you. It might post on the Blood Bowl forum. We'll see what their rules are. Farlander! I'm in the process of getting your ape signed. I am getting round to that. I think we've had some people off this week. I've got all the people that are in this week to sign it, and then we've got like a change in staff. Some people come off on holiday and some people go on holiday. So those who are coming off holiday, I'll get them to sign it next week, and your postcard will be on its way to you hopefully by the end of the week, if I remember.
I'm not signing it.
Can we join the beta for the Woodland? Yes, you can, Chunga. My name is Fommelhort. It is up there in the corner. If you go onto the Steam discussions, because the beta is Steam only, go to the Talisman Steam discussions. There are loads of posts from Fommelhort. If you go to the Talisman news announcements, my posts are there. Add me on Steam, and then when I accept, send me a message saying, can you add me to the beta group? And I will send you instructions on how to unlock the beta unlock the beta build, and also I'll send you an invite to the beta group.
Hello, Elliot Easto.
Hey, Elliot.
Hello.
It's Talisman / Toothless Night Fury.
Hi. Masalata. I think we're up to date. That's cool. Oh, I had a question about Woodland's ending.
Go.
Fire away.
Best news ever.
Best news ever.
Just take my dash. I'm happy to.
I'd love to see a digital conversion of Roombound.
What's Roombound?
Don't know what
Google.
Roombound is.
To Google.
Bump. It's a board game.
Sweet.
Spy Fantasy Flight. Okay.
It is an Asmodee game.
Okay.
Because Asmodee own Fantasy Flight. So I mean,
it's a conversation. It's a conversation that can happen.
Yeah, I mean they publish Talisman digitally now, and they also publish Smash Up digitally for us, and Fighting Fantasy Legends. So we've definitely got the channels to talk to them about it.
Yeah, if there is anything that anyone would like to see,
just click on Steam for me.
Oh, I can't see past the microphone. Hello. There you go.
And go on Library.
Yeah.
Games. And then open Asmodee.
Boom.
Right, don't read them out.
I'm not.
Because some maybe. Right, it's not on the list.
It's not on the list.
Not yet, anyway.
Okay.
Right, I will copy and paste my stuff. Profile.
What's your avatar on Steam?
It's me.
Oh, is it just a picture of you? No, it's your little dude. It's your little dude. There you go.
That's me. For you YouTube lot, if you would like to be part of the Talisman beta, send me an ad on Steam, because the beta's Steam only, and I also, once I've accepted, send me a message, because I just accept everyone that adds me, and then I forget who's who.
I step away for a bit and everybody's dead. Yes.
I called it though, Sprite's gonna win.
2 left, battling it out.
The Totem Warrior has done nothing except lose a life and fate and gold.
Aww.
To be fair, the majority of us did nothing.
You do you, Elf. Oh, my voice is gone.
They have got a flail though, and it's the first flail.
What are we doing? Yeah, cool. Should we do another giveaway?
Anyone want any free stuff?
Does anyone want any free stuff?
I can do a baseline.
Funky baseline.
Funky baseline.
We have Lemmy and Hammer in today. Like we could have drum roll and baseline. Takes me back to the old days. Talisman Island, send me your address, I will send you a free pizza. I won't do that, I've got no pennies. I'm sorry. I'm promising free stuff. Garlic bread. Don't push it, Hammer. There's a couple of people who want free stuff.
So free stuff is only for the Twitch lot? Oh, sorry, go on, you do it.
If you... Lemmy says, no, I can't play after Gareth, he rocks the scene. If you... Stop. Wait. There you go. If you would like some free stuff, I'm pointing really angrily. Head to Twitch, enter something into the Twitch chat, anything at all, and it will enter you into our magic hat for the giveaway. We have 2 giveaways remaining, I believe.
Right.
I'm not making false promises. We have 2 giveaways remaining for some free Nomad content. Did I just scratch you? I'm sorry. We have a healthy hat today as well. I'd love free stuff. If I won, can I have the prize gifted to another Asmodeus?
Yeah, of course you can. As long as we know what their account name is, we can give it to anyone.
Danny, just remember to cover the camera before you slap him. I would never do that. I do not condone violence. Oh.
No. So we talked about that.
Y'all got any more of those Vermintide keys? Not this week, my friend.
We do have more Vermintide keys, but we'll be saving those for another Vermintide stream.
Haha. And none for me. I did not win any.
Oh, it's that tune as well.
Very musical stream. Even sans karaoke. Did Gareth used to play Rock Band style games on Xbox
Uh,
or any platform?
Sort of. I've always complained that the Guitar Hero games aren't like playing guitar.
Yeah, it's very different.
I assume a lot of people who don't play guitar feel like they're playing guitar when they're playing Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
But being someone that plays guitar, I'm not that great. I went to college and I did music. I did alright. Nothing to write home about. But the feeling that you get of placing your fingers on notes and playing a tune. Like that is not like pressing a piece of plastic.
Bye, Stephen. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for the kind comments. It's very nice of you to join us, Stephen.
We stream at 8 o'clock p.m. British time, UK time is what I meant.
British summertime is what we're currently in, but just Google UK time.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yep. So
Bye.
if you want to know what time that is your time, literally Google 8 p.m. UK time here or something.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest differences between playing guitar and playing Rock Band / Guitar Hero is strumming. The little plastic paddle
Yeah.
going up and down. Click, 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 click. It is nothing like playing an instrument.
I'm gonna give out some free stuff.
Okay, you do that.
Y'all who are lurking in the background, if you haven't commented, it's too late. Except it's not, because there's still one more giveaway and your name is not removed from the hat if you don't comment again. So if you would like some free stuff, comment anyway. Hello, Bag of Fix, you're just in time. Thank you, Hammer.
I've got the next bit of that. Play some Ramones. Something like that. They are the epitome of here's 3 chords, go start a band.
Cadaris wiped the floor with us.
Hey! Cadaris is a bit harder because he's the boss battle that gives out more gold than any other boss.
Speaking of giving out gold.
And the winner is... Millenio! Are you still with us, Millenio?
If you're new to the stream, you will win stuff.
Last in, first out.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Let me get it.
Millenio, if you're still here, leave a comment and we'll put the prize list in the comments section so that you can choose what free content you would like. Hello, I don't know how to say that name.
David.
David Holas? David? I don't know, but hello.
I'm going for David.
Okay, yes.
Hola! I know, your name's Holas. That could be completely unrelated and not Hispanic in any way, shape or form.
I'm really bad with names and languages, and yeah, but hello, welcome to the stream.
What did Beatles say?
Beatles said, there's a very powerful synth that you can strum. The chord Kronos has a cool feature that allows you to strum the keys, and the phrasing is exactly the same as a guitar.
Sounds
interesting.
Rock Hero was the one that allowed you to plug in your guitar and actually did
Yes, I think so.
We have that somewhere.
It's downstairs, I think.
It's on the shelf.
It's a PS3 game.
Yes.
We have PlayStation 3. Are you still here, Millennium? Let's see.
Okay, singing the style of Tom DeLonge.
No, they're not here, so we'll have to leave them a message.
I've been here before
A few times.
That's spot on. That's Tom DeLonge. It's like he's in the room. I make jokes. I'm a big Blink fan. I used to be anyway. Rocksmith. There we go.
That's the one.
Spot on. Hammer time.
Yeah, got that.
Right. We need to send Millennium a message. If you go
How do we-
Twitch hat, let's just do that.
Ah, magical.
Yeah, there's a little message icon.
Oh, magical. You're a winner, Harry.
That won't be awesome. Thanks
Hey.
for dropping by. The magic hat of mirth and I normally give it to adjectives.
I don't know what you're going
Mirth
on.
and wonderment.
Just in case you guys were wondering whether you still get your prize if you're not in the stream,
Yeah.
you can hear us clacking on the clicky clacky keyboard from down the street. We honour our promises. Sometimes you may have to prod us a few times, remind us that we made a promise. But we do it in the end. And try not to swear.
Right, send Richard owes the
Click.
swear jar about £5. Press back. It tends right copy.
Just A, then C.
Right there.
Okay?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Alright, I should probably respond to the other messages.
Do you want to do that now?
Alright, no, we'll do it then. We'll do it.
Wait, alright. Calm yourself.
Cheers, Hammer. Everyone thought it, but there had to be the one guy that said it.
I was enjoying Lemmy joining in with the singing.
Yeah.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
That was my mum's favourite song for ages, yeah.
See, I knew it was David. In Poland, we don't have a V. Well, you do. You have an L with a line through it, which is stupid.
That's W, isn't
Is
it?
it W?
Yeah.
Right, so W's V. No, V is W and W's an L. Because you Polish guys just like to mess with us.
Thank you for letting us know, though, because now we can say your name and not get it wrong. Hello, David.
Dziękuję. That's acceptable.
I'm sure he will understand what you're saying. That's what matters.
Bag of Fix. We've got a 4-day weekend in the UK.
You spit at me sideways. How did you? Bag of Fix.
Bag of Fix. I will play. Yeah, we've got bank holidays on the Monday and Tuesday. No, Friday and Monday. So I'm off for 4 days. I will do a fortnight stream for you, just for you. I'm your best tune in.
Yeah, with your 110. 110. Yeah. I understand everything.
Chech.
When is Danny gonna stream Rainbow Six? Love it.
We can do it on PC now and everything.
I will. All right, Siege stream coming up. I will stream Siege. I will stream Siege.
You can do the.
You can sit next to me
yeah.
going, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
You start with the what they call. It's not operations, situations. As I did, I streamed like my very first attempt on PC and just like running into walls and stuff. You just see me go forward, like sideways, as I'm trying to get my head around what's the. Right.
Just. Yes. I don't know what that means. You too much language stuff going on. What's this? Oh, you're buttons are in the wrong place.
Shh. Shh. They don't know. They've not seen how I've just
What
done.
has just happened?
What's up?
Right, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Alright. You can use an Xbox controller on PC. Not sure how it would compare to mouse and keyboard though. Jivik. Oh, this is the part of the stream that turns Polish.
Why is it all Polish?
Was język polski zliw na liv jest coraz lepszy.
How are you still not getting the SZ thing?
Lepszy. Is that right? How am I not getting it? Because I'm English and I don't normally say these Polish sounding things.
This is getting very Polish. You're all Polish and all over the place.
David's like, yes, I understand everything. You don't understand me speaking Polish though, do you? No one does. Don't be swearing. I'm innocent. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh no, did I close it down?
There you go. Yeah, I'm getting better every time that I try. Thank you.
We were trying.
Dziękuję.
I think we'll do some actual we will study. We're gonna study Polish for our next stream.
Like it. Nomad Games proudly presents Polish 101. What's the lesson that's before 101? That's what we do.
Maybe just 100.
Yeah. Can you try to say? Alright, that's Brzetznin? Right, what was that first bit? It sounded like it was nearly there.
Shish.
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 Is that what's that CZ noise? Is it a ch? Shicha. Shicha Brzetzna. Shicha Zabrezna.
There's Polish people just sat there going,
Okay.
Why?
Come on, Sprite. Come on, Phantasma. Let's finish this stream off.
That better not be a swear word. Just like. Oh. It's not even a real word.
It's detected English. It's probably, it may be slang or maybe you spell it wrong.
Chernina. No.
Shitnina. Snina?
Yeah.
Chernina?
Made of duck blood and clear poultry broth. Broth. I can't even speak English. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Muppets? What?
Muppets, huh?
Oh,
yeah, I'm a Muppet.
Ooh, Elf's starting to pick up. It's got 3 gold, 6 strength, and 6 craft.
Because some numpty went, oh, Elf's not really done anything, so he went, right.
Right, there
it's
we
the
go.
name of a village in Poland.
Right, what's that Welsh train station? Let's get them saying it.
I know there's
Klangok.
That's me speaking Welsh. Oh my god.
It goes off the screen.
It's usually known as Clanfair.
No, don't give them a chance.
I don't.
Where's Twitch? Do you like Top Gear? No, I am against racism. There you go, Polish folks. Get your head around some Welsh.
To be fair,
I see you're Polish, I raise you Welsh.
it's really stupid, like only 2% of the Welsh population can speak Welsh.
No, that's increasing. It's like becoming mandatory.
Yeah, because they like do it in
education now.
school and that now, don't they? No, I can say that.
Calm down, John.
What about the new Clarkson free Top Gear?
Is it? It may still have Richard Hammond and James May in though. And as nice as James May is in his kind of like inventions-based programs, they still all say weird racist things in Top Gear.
They just like bash the keyboard a few times.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, it's just come back to me that it was like Chris Evans and Matt LeBlanc and
Really warm.
me.
No, life.
See you, John.
Bye,
Thanks for
John.
stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I forgot that it had all new hosts like Chris Evans and Matt LeBlanc, and then all of the other hosts said they wouldn't come back if Chris Evans was still on it because no one liked him or something like that. No, I've not seen a single episode.
I can't watch Matt LeBlanc anymore because he doesn't look like Matt LeBlanc anymore.
He looks like a very generic American
He
person.
looks like an American guy, like an American TV guy. Like he could host a TV show now, and it wouldn't be weird. He'd just look like an American TV show host. He's not Joey anymore, and that makes me sad.
Oh, killed the beast. Ah, no way did he kill the beast. Did he have a spell or something? I wasn't paying attention to that.
You're pronouncing everything Polish very good, but let's just leave Polish things behind. Cześć means hello.
Here I will
I
add
know that
Irish. Ciokfad Allah. Ciokfad? Let's get me Irish going. Jesus!
Ouch.
They be trying to steal me Lucky Charms.
Ouch.
Right. Ciokfad Allah. There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's got Northern Irish. I was like Belfast, that.
You cannot pinpoint what that was.
That was Belfast. That was an absolute... If I said that to someone, they'd be like, you from Belfast?
No, they wouldn't.
They were.
They'd be like, are you okay? Oh no.
Ciokfad Allah.
Stop.
Allah. Is that like my kid? My brother?
Allah.
Allah will come.
Yeah, we talk like that in Liverpool as well.
Says he's against racism. It's not derogatory, it's endearing.
I mean...
I bet all my gold on Sprite Decimus. I was smart. Wait, in fact, no, I take that back. Elf's got 8 strength. And he's got a flail of blood. Remember folk, once this game has been completed, we will do our final giveaway and then that's us for the night, at least on Nomad's channel. Do you want to do a quick tech stream on yours for Siege?
Why do we need to do a tech stream? We're here. You mean a software tech?
Yeah, just
Software.
a soft launch for your channel.
No. No, not tonight. I'm gonna do some work. I may get my Twitch channel sorted tomorrow. I may do that. And then maybe tomorrow evening there may be a little launch. That may happen. It may happen with Rainbow Six Siege.
That'd be
Because why not?
Hammer will play with you. He's never played with me. He doesn't play against people, he only does terrorist hunt.
Oh, okay.
So MVP Miller is moi, c'est moi, and Danny Pipperer is her.
Danny. Surprisingly.
I have looked into Streamlabs OBS software. Our chatbot is a Streamlabs thing, and we stream from OBS. So I know that Streamlabs offers the integration.
I'm just at the moment staying in my safe zone. I know what I'm doing with straight up OBS.
So, how are we going in the game? We have Fantaze, who is on three lives, and we have Elf, who is on 2 lives.
But Elf started with, I think, 3 strength and has gained 5 pretty quickly because he's got the Flail of Blood, which is a cursed
Flail
flame.
of Blood.
Yeah.
How do we do that? Yeah,
So you click on it.
this.
Yeah. You must roll 2 dice in battle and add them together to determine your attack roll. If it's
Okay.
doubles, you are automatically defeated.
Wow. Okay.
So you can potentially roll a plus 11.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
No.
I did things. Sorry, guys.
There you go.
Both looking fairly strong though. Do you guys know when Woodland will be officially available on Steam?
June, July-ish. When we know roughly what the exact release date is. Roughly what the exact.
When we know roughly, exactly. Yeah, so depending on how the beta goes, and other things that are happening in Nomad,
Yep.
yeah, it will be June, July-ish.
Deep Realm will be May, June-ish, and Woodlands is going to be June, July-ish.
Deep Realms, Woodland,
Did I get it the wrong way around?
yes.
There's no way to dump dude spells for sprite every turn, so you can get something useful. I mean, you can spell burn. The only problem is if you hit a spell that is
But, oh, or, no,
burn.
you said you can spell burn. I'm here all week, guys. I'm not.
You are, it's your house. You live here.
Oh, yeah.
You are literally here all week.
Yeah.
Well, although we are away at the weekend.
Sorry, you were saying.
I know. It was just funnier to make a point that you would be here. Beep. We've got no church.
Oh, yeah. Go to the corner. I'm technically in the corner.
Yes.
We are like in, yeah, so I'm gonna stay where I am and eat one of my sweets.
Non-branded.
Non-branded.
Mint.
Mint.
Tic Tacs.
You went there. Sponsorship, sponsor me. Tic Tacs.
Who's the parent company? It's not made by. It's got to be like Wrigley's or something.
Wait, I'm looking. Ferrero.
Ooh.
Ferrero. Oh, that means I could have Nutella. Sponsor me.
Does Ferrero do Nutella as well? Yeah, they do. I know this. Because the French have just gone mental for it and like attacked each other in shops.
What?
You not heard about that?
No.
There was a massive discount on Ferrero across the like country. They dropped from like €4 to €1, something like that. And people went mental and were attacking each other in shops
To
over
be
the last
fair.
Ferrero.
To be fair.
Nutella, not Ferrero.
To be fair. By the way, what is that small board at the top between the city and the dungeons? That is the Deep Realms.
We need someone to go in it so we can look at it.
Yes. It is.
It's a mini expansion. It's got its own deck. A lot of the cards in there are new, and each space has its own mechanic. So you've got 4, which are right at the top, and then you've got the 2 main ones. The 4, you have to draw 3 cards per space, and then spend a turn per space dealing with each card. There are some strong items, some strong monsters there, and then I forget what the 2 bigger places do. But essentially, you can move from the city to the dungeon without going through the base board. It's what the Deep Realms is. So you will require the city and the dungeon to play the Deep Realms. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Losing my voice a little bit.
Oh.
Don't know why. Don't know why. Alright. many people have we got?
I think it says 23. Number right there. Do you know what? That person that's just above your cursor has been in the room for about a month and a half. Never say anything, but they never leave.
We know you're here.
Well, I'm watching you.
We know.
I'm watching you, and I know that you're watching me.
Is there a Deep Realms equivalent that connects the Highlands to the Woodlands? Thank you, Hammertime. It is the Lost Realms. Unfortunately, it's unlikely to be made by Nomad because it would be up to Games Workshop.
It's up to a bunch of people. Our Nomad has to decide with Games Workshop, who has to decide with the guys that made the board, which is Talisman Island plus a few other people. But essentially, it's not revised 4th edition content. It was never ratified and verified and validated, and all those words that sound different but mean the same thing. Perhaps you should superimpose a small FAQ window during your stream that states which expansions are in play. Might help with repeated questions.
The issue is that there's so much information on the screen for Talisman that if the more stuff that you put over the screen, the more you're taking away from what they can actually see being used in the game. What we could do is put it down below.
Like what we're streaming.
Yeah. But then we would still be constantly redirecting people to that place. So it's easy to just like tell people what's going on if they ask the question.
We started doing, and we will return to this, a series that we called A Beginner's Guide to, where we stream the base game plus one expansion only, because one of our stalwarts here, one of our regulars, Cheshire Cat Girl, said that the banter that we have through a stream between each other, between the audience, is all well and good, but it overlooks a lot of what goes on in Talisman. Now, as we're talking and we're banter, laugh, 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 fun, 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 and then something happens on the screen, we look and we go, oh, this interesting thing's happening on the screen, but there's 13 expansions in play, and that super interesting thing has no context within everything that's currently in play. So we started doing a beginner's guide to, so we could showcase the base game plus each expansion individually. That way, when we're banter, 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 laugh, 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 fun, 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 and then we turn to Talisman and we go, oh, there's super interesting things happening. We know it's happening because of the Harbinger, because of the Dragon, because of the Dungeon, because that's the only expansion that's in play.
It just happens that Gareth went off on one today and decided to put everything in play.
It's because the Woodlands just hit beta. So last week we did our first Woodland stream, we did our first Deep Realm stream. Today we're back in the Woodlands. Next Thursday we'll do a stripped down version, so we'll go back to the base game plus the Woodlands, maybe a few expansions like Blood Moon or something to make it a bit more interesting, but essentially we'll go back to the Woodlands.
Say, I don't know how many people in stream were here when Harbinger came out on beta, but this is going incredibly smoothly compared to the issues that we had with Harbinger. Streaming Harbinger at one point was nearly impossible.
Yeah, that was because the unmatched choices.
Yeah.
You couldn't have multiplayer games, it was just a nightmare.
Yeah, but this has been going so smoothly. We have picked up on a few bugs, I think, but like nothing incredibly.
Right, to be fair, we've ignored a lot of what's gone on after we died. But whilst we were alive, we spotted that one like toad transformed bug.
Yeah. We had a question. No, we didn't. David is leaving us. Thank you very much for stopping by.
Hold on, no. I remember that it's not Nostar. That's back to the Welsh. Nostar is Welsh for goodbye. It is Do widzenia.
Do widzenia.
Do widzenia, David.
Yes.
Maybe create a tabloid on OBS. What is that?
Is it a thing that? I don't know if this will give us the right.
No. Maybe it just means tab. create a tab so we can, you know, like we did in the physical stream, where we swap in and out. Sinjid Ninja, you've been here for like 2 weeks. Let's simmer down a little bit.
Don't rip into him. Let him know that he's rubbish.
When you're gaming, normally, what snack, sweet food do you normally eat? Hey, Thong!
Gareth's a crisp fiend, so like sometimes we just don't bother buying crisps because Gareth will eat them all.
My dietary, what's the word? Restraint is it till point. If I don't want to eat a full tub of Pringles to myself, I don't buy Pringles. Because if I buy Pringles and they're in the house, I'll eat them all.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. Can't stop myself. I can't control it because sugar is very addictive, and I do like sweet things. Don't like chocolate. I just like things that have sugar on.
Northeron says nothing to avoid getting fat. I don't have that self-control.
Yeah. I'm getting better. I've lost a lot of weight.
To be fair, like I don't snack while I'm gaming because it's difficult to game and snack. Like I have to be like fully focused, but I will take snacks.
Bread also, just bread.
Carrot sticks and frozen grapes. Gosh, you guys are so healthy.
Frozen grapes?
Yeah.
Why would you freeze a grape?
Because it's like a little slushy.
It's like an ice cube. Imagine biting into that.
Don't.
Frozen grape, and you kind of, it's between your teeth, you're like, it is the crunch, and you can feel the cold through your tooth.
Oh, dear.
She ain't sweet. I prefer sour things.
Bitter. Has
anyone made printable copies of the digital characters so I can bring them to the tabletop? I assume
are they available for him to use in the physical version?
I assume you mean the non-DLC characters, things like the samurai and the martial artist, the ones that have been revised for 4th edition, because they're based on old 2nd edition characters. Talisman Island's probably the best place for that kind of thing. We can't print custom stuff for general use and all that because GW obviously don't want anyone doing anything with their license. It's all got to be agreed and above board, but Talisman Island's a fan site that I know I've seen custom content on there before, so that may be a good place to start.
Boss fight!
But it might have bugs when it's fully out, even though I would not like to have them, if you get what I mean. I forgot the context of that.
Right,
Could put it as some scrolling text at the bottom of the screen. Could be.
Where was that? That was, I saw that comment.
What? It was at the top with Thong.
It was Thongs, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, so the more people who are testing the game, the more bugs will be found.
Yes.
That's the way it goes. If you have 100 people testing a game, you're going to find more bugs and mistakes than you are if you have 10 people testing it. So
thank you, Thong. The hosting us.
So obviously when the game comes out, it's probably going to have the odd bug here and there. It happens with every game that is released ever, even the massive ones that have billions of people working on them. But you know what I mean. Nomad's a little company.
Yeah.
With little people. Hey ho, hey ho. Is it? No? Okay. I love Talisman for so many characters, amazing cards, and beautiful graphics.
Yeah.
Glad you enjoy it, Susan.
It's very cool. A lot of the art's very well themed and well considered and well drawn.
Please no
Nice
scrolling
looking
text, very distracting. I agree.
Yeah.
I just think in this game we don't really want to crowd the screen with too much information because there is so much information already on the screen.
So what we'll do next week then is we'll bring it back to base game plus Woodlands, and then after that it's a beginner's guide to the Highlands. So we'll be doing just the base game and just the Highlands. So our current content plan is going to be Blood Bowl 2, then Woodlands, Carcassonne, then the Highlands, then Ticket to Ride, and then back to the Woodlands.
Oh, not having a good day with Cadaris.
He's hard to beat because he's very, very wealthy. Ooh. Elf's starting to get in a position where he can challenge a load of sprites on Minecraft.
I like the smell of these. Can I get away with just sniffing Tic Tacs?
Probably could have, but saying it is weirder.
Sugar. It's like sugar. It's like it's a very sweet mint as well, though. Mint smell.
What time are we on?
Too late for you. It's 11:15.
No, that's not that late. Ethan's probably asleep on the couch.
He might have taken himself to bed.
I doubt that.
He was very tired when he came up.
Yeah, but YouTube.
Yeah, but you too.
That was a really nice smelling sauce, to be fair. Do you know what's currently? Do you know what's currently sat on my desk? At work, I've now got an empty bottle of sweet chili sauce that I'm yet to get rid of. A co-op branded.
Specifically for sniffing.
Co-op branded. I think it's chili and onion relish.
Okay.
And also reggae sauce.
Doing things. I like reggae sauce. They're good.
The sauce so nice they named it twice.
Reggae sauce.
I'm tired now. I'm not used to these late streams.
Yeah.
So guys,
how's it going? Oh, story ends.
how often do you go to Thailand? Yeah, we got that. I'd be like, Sawadee Ka, Pom Chu Gareth, Yindi Ti Dai Rokak.
That's it? That's your like Thai. You're like making yourself look good.
I can
for doing
order.
your whole Thai back catalogue in one. Yeah.
Ranahan Dusitani Hotel.
Yeah.
Where's the Dusitani Hotel? Cap. Please.
Cap.
You don't have to worry about the silent P that you have to say.
I said cap.
No, you say cap.
Cap.
But I've got an R and a P to deal with that they don't say, but it's there and you have to say them. Yours is just KHA.
Sawadee.
Sawadee?
Cap.
No. You're Sawadee cat.
Sawadee.
And then
Cap.
Cap.
Alright. I apologise to all the Thai people in the room.
Kapunka.
Kapunka. It's getting quiet. It's getting quiet. Everyone's falling asleep.
This game's just... Ooh! The sprite is in the inner region. We may have a run for the end. Although we do have the Dragon Realm on, which is quite a difficult ending to progress through, or inner region to progress through, should I say.
Oh yeah. Well, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
There's dragons everywhere.
Yeah. There'll be dragons here.
There'll be dragons. Trixie Hobbitses.
Roll 3 and add 1 dice to the score for each scale on every Draconic Lord card. Then subtract your craft from the total and move directly to... So he's got to roll X minus 10 to equal 0. Which he appears to have done.
The epic battle between Sprite and Totemic. Totemic warrior.
Ooh, that's a tough draw.
He looks well funny. He does.
That's interesting. So, what do you think of the names over the characters?
I
Do you
quite
think
like. I like knowing where people are, because like when I'm playing the physical game, and I'm like, who's this person here? Can I land on you?
With on the physical game, obviously you don't have to worry about the player names.
Do.
Is it kind
So
of
I can go Gareth.
we're talking kind of like crowded information and conflicting colours over
No,
the
I
background?
think it's fine. It's fine. Fine.
I know one of the things that Richard was talking about implementing recently.
Helps when multiple players are the same character.
Yes, certainly does. Yeah, Richard was talking about implementing an AI as thinking symbol.
Right.
Because it's a rarity the AI takes any length of time to think about anything, but occasionally you do get it. But because it's that infrequent.
I think the other thing is the names are optional. Like, it's nice that you can go, I don't like that, that's covering the screen, I want to turn that off. And to do that, we go up here, we click this icon,
It is a toggled option, yeah.
we go to advanced options, and we click off show player names.
Wax on, wax off.
Can't get off. And they're gone. No player names. That's the no player names. That's Harbinger, right?
There's the houses, yes.
Great. Name tags in game is nice. Toggled option.
Yep.
Yes. I do love options.
There's background options there. Go to the options.
Optiones.
Advanced. Background.
Oh. No,
Ah.
it's
That's
it's a
You can do it.
It's the foundation for possibilities to come. Yeah, just like that. But I am going to put the names back on because I want the names on. Show player names. Look at that. Phantasmal.
I need Phantasmal to win because he's where my money is.
Fictional money. Virtual money.
Internet points.
We do not endorse betting on this channel.
What is the special abilities for the Spider Queen? There we go. Click on it.
Where is she?
Any of those. And then she'll be.
Alright, I know where they are.
We've got a little tree on them.
Alright, okay. I can do that. I can do trees.
There.
Where's a tree?
Spider Queen. You begin the game with 6 spider tokens on your character card. At the start of your turn, you may place a spider token from your character card onto any space with a character with its web side face up. When you enter a space with a web token, you may immediately end your movement. When another character enters a space with a web token, they must immediately end their movement. Whenever a character ends their movement in a space with a web token, flip the token to its crawler side. Whenever a character on a space with a crawler token makes a roll, you may return a crawler token on their space to your character card to add or subtract 1 from that roll to a minimum of 1. That's dead interesting. Next Thursday I'm going to play Spider Queen.
Ooh, exciting.
It's the ghost of Christmas future. Backgrounds, a teaser work in progress. Talisman, the Talisman workshop that we ran, that we keep going on about. Cosmetic backgrounds was, I think, in the top 5 most highly rated requests. It went, I think, non-DLC characters. No, in fact, the top one was a number in your inventory that showed you how many items you were carrying.
Okay.
That was the number one thing people wanted.
Amazing.
Then it was non-DLC characters, and then it was high resolution on every space for mobile and tablet. And then I think it was cosmetic backgrounds.
Nice.
And people were also thinking about, people also voted to have different skins for the characters. So they could get characters that wore different clothes and stuff. Just to freshen up the experience.
Yeah. Right. I think we're pretty much
There's literally everyone on that list
the
has spoken
same-
with us.
the same lot. We're getting stuff. We're getting close to more free stuff time.
That is tough.
You don't realise how long you sit down on these streams. Like literally, if you work in an office or something and you're sat down,
I do work.
you
in
like
office.
yeah, but you don't sit down for like 3.5 hours straight. Like you like stand up and you get a glass of water, or you go to the bathroom, or you don't just sit in your chair for 3.5 hours straight. It takes its toll.
Stand up there.
I can't stand up. Stuck to my chair. Be stuck here forever. It's moulded around me.
You like my
Oh, Gareth,
knees? It's the maximum.
did you just leap?
Decimus, I'm not sure what the minimum is. It may be greater than 1.
You're great.
Actually, no, I'm 1. I am equal to less than 0.
Light bulb.
Yeah, I need to replace your mum's light bulb
Just don't tell her.
now. She sleeps during the day. She doesn't need a light bulb.
She's a vampire.
She just works the graveyard shift.
I recall discussing with Carl Jackson back in 2014. I love Carl.
He's alright.
The possibility of an alternative edition, GFX in Talisman Digital Edition. Anything ever happen with that idea?
Graphics. Is that what GFX is?
Don't know. Maybe.
I feel like at that point you may as well just type graphics. Game effects? Yeah!
That's what was got one. Turns out you could do one. But you gained nothing because there's no percentage that you can gain back.
Brokey. Best outcome there is you get your 1 gold back. Worst outcome is you lose a gold. No, you're not a whole gold richer. That is the
That
1
is
gold
the
you
gold
brought
that
to
you
the
bet.
table. Board artwork, card artwork even. I don't know. It's the kind of thing that the Talisman Workshop guys suggested. So it's one of those things that if we've got the time to put into it, and maybe we can sell it as an alternative graphics pack for like 79p or whatever the lowest amount is on platforms, you know, to justify the time our artists would have to spend doing it. Maybe? To my knowledge, nothing is being done about it so far.
Heist. So, for those of you who weren't in at the start of the stream, I believe we've got mostly the same people at the moment.
Every single person.
Every person. We will be streaming Blood Bowl 2.
Yep.
Blood Bowl 2 on Tuesday at 8 PM BST. Then we
UK
will,
time.
Yes.
We'll just say UK,
UK time. Then we will be streaming. Streaming the
Woodlands.
Streaming the Woodlands again. Woodlands on its own next Thursday at 8 PM UK time. As always, freebies to be had.
Maybe not for Blood Bowl. We've not got in contact with Focus Home Interactive.
Yeah, sorry, should have specified that.
Yeah. So I don't think we'll have Blood Bowl keys to give out.
But Nomad goodies.
Play some more Blink songs and sing at the same time. I don't really know many Blink songs because they're all just 4 notes repeated. I like playing. I'm a bar short on all of them, but you know. Please reintroduce to the powers that be. I will do just the game. Talk to you every now and then. I never felt so alone again. He actually used to sing like that back in the like Cheshire Cat Dude Ranch days.
I don't like it.
It's like, literally, he would. It's one of those punk things where it's the spirit in which you sing that counts. Carousel, that's the name of the song. As a game is cross-platform, always wonder if can identify what platform people are on. Little icon next to name for How much do you think that would impact things, Story Ends? Do you think that you would?
It'd just be interesting, wouldn't it?
That's probably the answer. It'd just be interesting to know who you're against.
Etude.
Karaoke is now on the list. Fantasy's stuck. Is he? Is he in a loop? What's going on?
Fantaze, are you around? What's happening?
Is he having to encounter the same space every turn? Story Ends, does that mean that you would, if you saw that you were a mobile user, would you just quit the game to make sure you're not against them?
I don't think any spells works on that. Tell you what should have on here. Timestamps.
He's fighting the same enemy all the time. All those.
We are watching. We shall see. Oh. Playing time. Playing time? What? Are you stuck? We are watching your turn now. Immobility. Right.
It's Fantasy.
So what does that do?
Is that spell looping? It
How do we get
immobility
the?
ends a player's movement turn.
How do we get the?
Click on the bar at the top. So it's down there. Go. Just keep looking through Fantasy.
That's not safe.
Right. Click.
Wait. Let's watch what happened to.
Right. Go to YouTube. Fantasy stuff.
Yeah. It's not said anything.
I think he's just burning his turns until he gets a spell that he can use.
Yeah. I think that's all. They're just too strong. Too strong for him to meet.
The thing is that when you're in the inner region, the rule says once you choose to go back, you have to continue all the way back to the
Yeah.
first space. So rather
He's
than
just hoping that something will come up.
yeah, so he can either move off the Hydra Dragon, go back to the start, move back through it, and that makes the Hydra Dragon roll again.
Yeah.
So he could get it to be weaker, or he can stick there, use the Armor of Humility to burn his turn every round
Yeah.
until he gets a spell that could
Hammer
give him an
says
auto win.
immovable object versus unstoppable force.
Exactly that. The only way that backfires is if Elf catches up to him before he gets that one spell that's gonna beat
Yeah.
him.
Gates of hell. It's up to you, Elf.
Things are about to get shaky if it continues like this, though. Elf could stay with in the same region, the Harbinger Zone, and
Yeah.
start drawing all the omens.
There we go. Second omen.
If he feels like he can't win, he may try and trigger an omen ending so
Yeah.
everyone loses. That is something that's not in the betting, is everyone loses. He's got the Apocrypha, which if you open the tabs and you click on the Apocrypha and read what it does.
When the top omen is discarded, lose 1 life and either 1 strength or 1 craft. You win the game if the last omen is discarded instead of losing it.
Mm-hmm. So he's got 9 gold, so as long as he doesn't misjudge this.
Oh, third omen is drawn.
So he's just lost a life for that, I think. If that was a loss for the second omen, then he's about to die, and the game's about to end.
Oh, Fantaise. You may have this.
He said he might soft lock.
What does that mean?
It means he's intentionally... A block is when the game is still alive and it's still working, but you can't progress.
Right.
A hard block is where you have to quit and restart to get it to unlock. A soft block is where you're just trapped in the same loop. You can back out of it,
Yeah.
but you can't move beyond it. So he has created a kind of soft lock situation for himself, and he's going to stick with that until he finds it's the The Toadify spell might help. There's two spells. One's that's an instant win against craft, and one's an instant win against strength. I can't remember which one's which. Can you cast invisibility to bypass? I don't think you can cast spells on people in the inner region. Although he has just cast Misfortune on himself. I don't think invisibility would work here.
I think Fantasia did just put a comment in the thing before saying that spells weren't. Yeah.
There are rules to do with spells in the inner region.
Yeah. Oh, Elf gamed another life.
He's totem one. He's giving up totems to get lives. Which means he's doing the alchemist trick essentially. He is going to stay with the Harbinger and burn omens like there's no tomorrow, and then use his tokens to replenish his life. He's going down with shit. Fantasia, you best get past this soft lock. This is. It's really strange in Talisman when the omens win and everyone loses, because it feels like nothing has happened. It's been a waste. But with this ending, it'll be an interesting one.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
It's bedtime. I don't think this is going to go on for much longer. So what I will say is we have one giveaway remaining. If anyone's new to the stream, you can head over to Twitch and leave a comment in the Twitch chat, and you'll be entered into the giveaway for today's stream for our final giveaway for some free Nomad content. That's just leaving a comment in the Twitch chat. The funnier the comment, the better.
I see Lady Mab hath been with you. What's that from?
I don't know. I'm disappointed in you. Your existence disappoints me.
I had a dream. And so did I. And what did you dream? That dreamers often lie in wait in bed whilst they do dream things true. Ah, then I see Lady Mab hath been with you.
I still don't know what you're on about.
Anyone? Any takers? Hey, Luke.
Hey, Luke.
We're about to have a really excellent death ending where no one wins.
Yes.
Possibly.
And then giveaway. By the way, the game's battle music is a wee bit loud over your voices. Yeah, that happens.
It did put just kidding. Is that my battle music? What would be battle music?
Yeah, can't clearly hear Gareth's music. It's not music, it's noise. It's just noise. The in-game music. The in-game music. The in-game music. The in-game music. You can't hear your music over it. That's what they said.
Please play. What is that? Please. I assume it's something Polish and absolutely fair and fine in Polish. Golden chrysanthemums.
Chrysanthemums. Nice try. Chrysanthemums.
That's what I said.
I said it wrong as well. You said chrysanthemums.
Alright, there's boss battle.
Boss. Let's take this boss down. Boss. The suspense is killing me. Fortunately, it's not killing either of our players. Noise. Boss loses. That is not a command. Stop making up commands.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do you know what I got in my head?
What?
Do you know in the Cable Guy when
I
he
don't
takes
recall.
I don't know what the main character's name is. What's
Jim
the
Carrey,
actor? What's
Matthew
the actor's
Broderick.
name? Matthew Broderick. Yeah, he takes him to the arena thing, and he starts running at him like a bull. And he's doing this movie, like, oh. That's what it reminded me of. Interesting.
Make sure to mute it.
I'm not putting a video. It's not gonna give me a picture. Stupid. Why is this so stupid?
I think your search is
Too vague. Too
you need to put like a
vague.
very bold yes.
Vague. Don't even care. It's fine. Whatever.
Whose drawings of Varthrax? Oh, Dual Track.
Dual track.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Winner. What a winner.
Nice.
What's the magic hat looking like? Ooh, magic hat. It's looking magic.
What's the spell that allows you to win a string? We've had progression. Zoom out.
What? Oh, what?
Oh, we're in the
I'm
deep
doing
realms.
things. It's just flipping it. I don't know how to figure it out.
Scroll.
There you go. I scrolled one way, it just kept flipping the table.
The sprite's made it move back to the centre. So he is going to go for the reroll on the Hydra Dragon.
Guys, development.
Ode to a lump of green putty I found my armpit one midsummer morning. That sounds like your purple people eater song.
It's not my song. It's a song. It's a song that exists.
Sounds like a half man, half biscuit song or something.
Half man, half biscuit. Wow.
Hitchhikers. Right.
I did not get that reference. I'm sorry. I'm a failure. Douglas Adams.
Just the game. Just to link a few things, like 7 steps. Douglas Adams wrote a novel
Yes, he did.
called Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, and in the Netflix series that's based on the books, they sang Purple People Eater, which is what Ode to the Lump of Green Putty reminded me of. So it's an interesting connection there that what that said made me leap to Purple People Eater, both by Douglas Adams, sort of.
Well, yeah, the song's got nothing to do with Douglas Adams, it was just used in his thing, so it's interesting that it still reminded you.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. They did 2 series.
It's dead good. Elijah Wood's in it.
Elijah Wood. He's the only actor that I can name. Besides the point, everyone in it's excellent. Really enjoyed it. Would highly recommend it. It's very. They've captured Douglas Adams' sense of humour perfectly.
It reminds me of Doctor Who. They're
very
kind
Douglas
of
Adamsy.
yeah.
But the thing is, it shows just how well the show did when I watched it, and after the first episode, I was like, "This is very Hitchhiker's Guide." It's got something of Douglas Adams about it, and then on the 3rd episode, I saw at the start in the opening credits theme thing, it said based on the books by Douglas Adams. I was like, that explains it.
Called it.
The reason why it feels like something by him, it's because it is. Where's the Totem Warrior now? Is he still in the city? Oh, he's moving through the dungeon. He's going for a Lord of Darkness leap to the ending. Do you know how the Lord of Darkness works?
No, assume it sends you straight to
Yes.
the centre.
So he has a strength and craft of 12, and depending on how much you beat him by, depends on where you come out. If you defeat him by 8 or more, that's an instant crown of command to teleport.
Wow. Let's try and leapfrog. Monty Python is coming to Netflix.
True story.
I saw this. I saw that this was a thing, which was interesting because I was looking at Monty Python yesterday. What was I looking at Monty Python for? Oh, my dissertation. Because I was looking at the legend of King Arthur, and obviously Monty Python, the Holy Grail. Could say it's the Holy Grail of Monty Python. It's not because I have other preferences. Just saying.
Alpha's doing a round the Talisman board tour in 80 hours.
It's like around the world in 80 days. Got it.
You need to lie down.
I need to lie down. Guys, bedtime.
I like the stark contrast in plays of how Elf is going everywhere, doing everything.
Fante's just chilling on that middle.
One space.
Is he stuck on that same square again, or does he just happen to be there?
He's gone back to it, and unfortunately, the Hydra Dragon still rolled high.
Nice.
He's a bit easier to defeat, but the sprite has no strength.
Yeah.
Will he move back? Is he going to go? He's going for the another reroll on it. Interesting. And Elf's going for victory. He's not going for martyrdom. Ooh, and he's got a Dreadwing. I didn't spot that. He's going for the Lord of Darkness. This should be an easy victory as well, unless he rolls doubles. But he does have 2 fate, so he can reroll.
I'm going for epic music, and I got the Crystal Maze music in my head. I think that's Crystal Maze. Sweets, keep me awake, sweets.
21 benefits.
Generic white candy.
Right, so Lord of Darkness is on 18. He's got +6. He needs another +2. So he needs a victory of 8 or greater. He's got his totem attacks, and he's got the fate to reroll. So he's got +7. There's your +8. That's direct teleport to Crown of Command. And he gets a treasure from the treasure chamber.
Wow.
He's got the Book of Law, which gains him a spell and additional craft. And we have Judged by Fate! So everyone goes to the Portal of Power.
Yeah.
And now we start doing the roll. We roll and add Fate. Yep. and depending on
I'm
what.
sorry, was I not listening in your direction?
The general social contract is to look at the person who's talking to you.
Don't want to. I looked at you enough today.
That's a strong roll for Fantaise. So let's. The ending is yet to be revealed. That's a lie. That's a filthy lie. There it is. Lose all fate. So it's 3, 4. 1 to 4 is where it starts going wrong.
Okay.
They've both got full sets of lives as well. So it's that 1 or 2 that's going to make things difficult.
Okay. Listening in your direction. I did that. Very good. St. George. Or St. Jorge. You never know.
It just came up AI thinking. Why?
Oh yeah? Are the programmers like leaving hints? Are they going like, we'll test this out, but we'll test it out on the actual build?
On the actual beta build?
Yeah.
Where we test things out?
Yeah, you test the beta out. I was joking, don't look at me like I'm an idiot.
Okay.
If you have that ending, it is very hard for the game to finish.
There's no graveyard in play. There's a terrain card on it. So 6 is lose 1 fate. You can get fate in the city. Is true, but you could also just roll double 1s and that's it. Snake Eyes will kill someone off. You get fate in the city. I think it is going to come down to who has the unlucky rolls now. When a game's running with humans or not, the AI runs in the background behind every human player.
Right.
Because if the human drops out, the AI is already doing that processing to take over the turn. I assume the reason why it's flashing up AI thinking is because we're 3 hours into a game. And that much stuff that's in play, the AI running behind the humans, is currently struggling to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner?
Congratulations, that's Elf, right?
Yes,
Well
that is
done.
Elf.
Congratulations, that was a hard fought victory.
That was really well played. You
Mm.
made some really good moves towards the end. And it's a shame, Fantaise, that didn't work out for you because you just didn't have luck of the draw with the spells.
Yeah.
But congrats, Elf.
GG.
Commiserations. It was a well fought second place. There's not much more you could have done.
It was a really, really good try, Fantaise. Really unlucky with that.
It's probably just due to the size of the spell deck with every single expansion in play. It just increases that variety of spells that just meant it was going to be difficult for you to pick out those kind of 3, 4, 5 spells that would have been absolutely required.
Hmm.
Ruiz, did we get any XP from this game? I doubt it highly. Is that right?
There you go. No.
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 It was certainly fun to watch, in my opinion. Always trip into my intelligence.
Right, guys, we're going to do a final giveaway.
Final giveaway time.
If there's anyone who's just come into the stream in the past 10 minutes, leave a comment in the Twitch chat.
That's your entry into the giveaway. I just say hello. That's all you need to do.
Yes, and you will be eligible to win some free Nomad content in this stream in the next 5 minutes, because I'm not staying any longer than that because it's nearly midnight, and goodbye.
It's after midnight.
No, it's not.
It's nearly midnight.
It's 11:30.
2 minutes.
I mean, the lyrics that you were looking for were "it's close to midnight," which would have made, would have been accurate.
Yeah, who wants to sing lyrics right though? Where's the fun in that?
Right.
That's it.
I've had enough of years.
Should we do a baseline?
Let's do. We're doing a funky bass line. Has to be a funky bass line. We've got Hammer and Lemmy judging your funky bass line. Not funky enough.
But where's the next note on that?
Trying too hard. Something funkier. You're still playing the same thing. Something funkier. Right, that's it. That's enough of your baseline. I'm rolling. The winner of our final stream.
Do you know what I'm playing?
Our final. What? I wasn't really listening to you. No.
That funky music, white boy.
No, you're
Oh,
not.
Wild Cherry. Here it is.
No, you're not. No, you're not. But play the funky music, white boy. Right, who wants to win?
Northaron, are you still about? Congratulations, you are a winner.
Congratulations, Northaron. Yeah, what would you like, Northaron? If you need to know what's available, I can put the prizes in the Twitch chat. You've been around for a while, you might know what you want. I don't know. I don't know. Bye, Gear. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, don't hit me. Love you. Harbinger.
Wait, was that to him or me?
No, he said hit me, said smack me.
Yeah, but you said don't hit me, love you. So I didn't know who you were talking to. Yeah.
What's your Asmodee account, Northaron?
Yeah, let us know what your Asmodee account is and we can get that straight to you. If you whisper, don't use the word account. Because Twitch gets suspicious. You don't have one. He doesn't have one. Do you have Harbinger keys?
I don't have Harbinger keys. Because Harbinger was the first expansion that was published by Asmodee, which means I don't have the power to just go and grab keys anymore for them.
Right.
We'll see you soon, just the game. Tuesday is Blood Bowl 2.
Yes. Yes.
And next Thursday we'll be doing base game plus Woodlands. So if you would like to join us for Blood Bowl 2, I don't have anyone to play against. I'd be quite happy to play some random from the audience if anyone owns it. Failing that, I'll just play the AI, get battered because the AI cheats and the dice are rigged. I've played enough Blood Bowl 1 to know that the dice are rigged.
I don't care for Blood Bowl.
American football. Whoop, whoop.
Bye. Yes. Northeron. If you can get a Asmodee account set up, let us know, and we will send that. Expansion through to you. If not, let us know if there's anything else that we could give you in replacement of the Harbinger expansion. But I will make a note of the Harbinger for you.
Right. What we'll do, Northeron, is we'll sign off and we'll finish the stream. And you sent us a message. We'll talk to you there, and we'll get that sorted for you.
Oh,
What?
really?
What?
Okay.
What? Hi, Nicholas.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get that.
Right.
Sent. Do you want that sent over to that account then? Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
I could get that
sort
sorted.
Out. Yeah.
That's no problem. Pyro, we'll play Blood Bowl 2. Me, you then. It's on. Everyone else, goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.
Peace.
Peace. Do widzenia. All of your native tongues. It was very nice to join us. It was a fun game, despite the fact that we weren't in it for the majority of it. It'll be interesting to see if any of this stream gets muted.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be an interesting
Yeah.
experiment. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, all your traditional YouTube, Twitch stuff. Every follow, every sub, every comment, it helps visibility, exposure, and helps us keep doing what we're doing, and justifies us doing more streams with more content and all that fun stuff. Do you want to bring OBS up?
I can do. I know which one that is now.
Well done. Thank you all for joining us. We will see you on Tuesday for Blood Bowl 2. That's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
Take care.